Hey guys, and welcome to the Mysteries of Selindor, episode 31. Is that right?
Yes.
Sounds right.
Okay, 31. All right, so I always guess that because I can never keep track of what session it is ever. Anyways, last week. Oh.
Put your phone on silent. That's the little button right there. We're just gonna
Shut up!
both of
What
them.
is work stuff, man? I was just checking it. Anyways, like I was saying, last week the team continued to explore this abyssal ruin in the Howling Divide of Selindor. They did a whole lot of getting slimed. Big slimes, little slimes, all kinds of slimes. It was an oozy day. This place has continued to be terrifying. They've gone down from their wounds several times. It has been a rough going for everybody, but they finally decided to push forward through a pair of doors that they had found near the rear of the cavern. By filling each of two basins on either side of the door that glowed, and it disappeared almost as if it was dematerializing into the ground. They moved forward one at a time, and as they did, they found themselves passing strange, almost like a barrier as they stepped up the hill, losing sight of one another with it. As they passed, they saw what looked like many people passing on both sides incredibly fast, and then arriving on the other side. They were all there, with the exception of Grim. Turning back and looking behind them, everyone is there except for your very grubbly. Oh my god! Same thing again. Your very grubbly Furbolg. And I believe the last thing that you saw, Seti, was the back of an individual at the base of the hill. You're still muted, babe.
Fuck, I'm not now. Right. So, yeah, we saw this person, and I think I was looking at them, trying to see if they were moving weirdly or reminding me of the other spooky person we saw. Because I've been having this problem ever since I've been practicing a French accent for my Ghost of Saltmarsh game, and now I can't do steady anymore. It keeps.
Let me move you guys back onto the board. You should be able to control yourself still. Put yourselves in the position you'd like to be for when we're doing this.
Seti's out front a little bit because of the perception thingies and being a scout. So over there maybe?
Okay.
And she would have told everybody to stay back.
All right. So as you can see, there's this tiny little spot where you can go through. Right here, you can sort of peek over and still see them. But this is kind of like a dip. So right now, you're out of view completely.
Oh, well then can I go over here and see them from behind those rocks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you see them. Are you like observing, just trying to keep an eye out for what they're doing?
I'm trying to look at them and study them a little bit and like be stealthy about it so they don't notice me, but I want to watch them and see if they do anything suspicious, like if they're moving weird like that last guy was.
Make me your perception check.
Guys, Grim's missing.
That's a dirty 20 or a 19.
Or
So we'll take
a 19.
We'll take the dirty 20.
Yeah. I mean, she seems to be very tense. She's definitely looking at something like craned underneath. You don't see anything terribly strange about the way that she's moving, though. But you can hear the 20 voices sort of echoing down through the cavern. And you hear, like, sort of distantly, like, Grim will break your neck. You back away.
I hear Grim. I'm looking around and obviously realizing that Grim's not there.
I'm all gonna say. It seems. Put down the stick. You're very dangerous. You're very poking.
just coming from underneath and inside.
From like further down the passage.
Mm-hmm. And then finally you hear her say, you stay back. You don't come any closer. And then you yeah. Grim will do what Grim wants. Grim will bash head.
Shit. Alright.
Looking
Just
ahead.
Look back at everybody and I'm like, do we talk to this person? And
And if we could just calm down slightly, there's no reason that we have to all be civil about this and figure it out together as a group.
what do I do?
Definitely don't go on guns blazing. We don't know who they are.
Hello!
Is that lady still standing there? Like at the corner?
Right here? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like sort of like got like a sword at her side, and she's like, yeah. She's got a rapier at her side, and she's got it like poised and staring off at the distance.
Maybe we should have readied attacks just in case she didn't want to.
And then you come down and you say, "Hello."
I don't
starts
move. I'm just, hey!
She just whips around and she's doesn't see you.
I'm going to need you to drop that sword if you don't want to get hurt. We need to know you're friendly.
Shit! And she's running in. There's more coming!
What?
Back yourselves one together. Follow Grim. Follow Grim. God, if Ernie were here, things would be so... Stop talking about Ernie. You're ridiculous.
So this person ran away?
Are starting to run.
What all of you just shut the fuck
I mean, I'm gonna go down.
If you get too close to me.
I always want there to be at least 30 feet between me and anybody else. So if I see somebody...
She darts around here.
Okay, I will go down and I will examine the area for traps and oozes and other nonsense.
I'm just basically following her shoulder right now because it's just like, I heard Grim.
Hold on, before we get too much further, I gotta find
the 9 months.
Oh my god, something scary happened.
Yeah.
What was that?
We had a baby.
What?
We had a baby. A Twitch baby.
Oh.
Alright, so what do I see? What's going on?
Hold up. I needed to find the person, and then something happened. You whispered in my ear, and I.
Oh, sorry. That's whispering.
Oh, okay. I found who it was. Okay.
I whispered sweet D&D things in your ear that distracted you.
Roll. As you peer down and you come down this thing, you see that there's like a bit of like an overhang, so you can't quite see across the whole thing itself. It seems that once you get to the dip, you can finally start to make out the rise that comes to the bottom of this little valley in this cavern. After you saw her dart around, you follow. You look up and you see her rapier out, pointed down at you, and just sort of pale in the face, and you see like sweat dripping. And then to her left, you can see some about 10 feet away, you can see Grim standing with a stick pointed at you. And it's definitely all shillelagh'd up. And then about 15 feet to the left, you also see Caliendo Esperanza. And you also see, let me get her description right. Young, very, very pretty young girl that has very, very pale skin with a sort of grayish blue hue sort of tint, like almost like moonlight looking at her. She has sort of long, flowy, sort of like washed coral reef pink colored hair. But she's got it pulled back, and she's standing there with the rest of them, and she's pointing daggers at each set of them, while still looking at you. And as you come underneath, that's what you see, and they're all kind of just like,
What's going on here?
muted, babe.
What the fuck is going on?
No, we don't really want to fight. What?
You. Grim is upset upsetting. Does not know where you have been.
We just came through the door and
You
you
should have
were
been
gone,
back there.
and
How
we're
did
just
you get in front of us?
yeah. Like it's been like 5 minutes since we walked through the door.
It's been like 6 hours.
What?
And then he turns and says,
How do we know you're you? And
you see Cal standing over to the right, and he's like, "Oh, good to see all of you. Glad you're all doing well."
what
you
is
eat your
Cal
mushrooms
doing
again?
here? Great. What?
Well,
They came to rescue you, I suppose. And me. Grim was involved.
and you're, and then you see standing there at the very, very top of the bend, you can see it sort of where it sort of crests over. He sort of comes running in. You see Cleary,
Clary? What?
and Cleary runs in and says, "Seti, Mithy,
What the hell are you all doing here? What's going on? What is happening? How do we know you're not monsters?
what? What? Lots of yelling." And you guys look at him.
Cleary, this place is
and you see
dangerous.
this floating little piece of paper in the air, makes like a question mark, like the shape of like a question mark and an exclamation point, like W2 fuck, behind his head. And you can see Cleary has like a grizzled face, like a bit of stubble all across his face. He looks worn and tired. And as he's sitting there, you see like this sort of magical quill flitting around with a piece of parchment that is just like zipping around behind his back. And he looks like an adventurer.
Rapsy's walking up to Cleary
No.
and inspecting him.
As much as I want to believe that it is you.
Rapsy, stay back. Remember what happened last time? There was a big boom and everybody died. Almost.
He's,
Stay.
and you hear from the side,
Shut up! Oh, Grim has the idea. We do the same thing as we always do.
say, that doesn't work anymore.
Wait, what? What?
Comes from the other side is Cal saying that it doesn't work anymore. We've tried it 100 times. Now, everybody, shut up. Come inside. It's like everybody seems really disjointed, and as they continue to like get heated around themselves, they all begin looking at each other very suspiciously again.
Hey,
wait,
everybody
Cal.
calm. Everybody calm down.
Passcode?
Huh?
Didn't we make
shit.
a passcode?
We did make a passcode with Grim, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh,
All right. So he says, "Come up here, guys." So as you guys look inside, you can see all of this like crazy expanse of like cliff faces and a giant pit of acid below a curved bridge, like markings all over the walls, bending around this thing. A bunch of collapsed passageways on either side, where you see bodies and you see signs of struggle. Some pretty crazy shit has gone down in this room.
Shit.
Well, assuming that any of you are who you are going to say that you are, welcome to the shit show. Grim has been here for 6 hours since you left me.
Grim, what happened in that time?
You left me.
What is going on? I don't.
There is something down here.
And then you hear, "Yes, of course, there's something down here. They should have known that by now. According to your recollection, you fought plenty of creatures before you made it here."
And they fought none. 0.
We fought like slimy, oozy things, like big bad oozy things. Like we've all been unconscious, and it's been really bad. And then we got separated when we came through these doors that we had like bullet things we put acid into, and
Yes. When we arrived, the door was missing. There was no door as described, but We were at the door because it was there. After passing through one of these passageways, we turned to find there was a door behind us.
Yeah, we got locked in too.
So we've been here for nearly 7 hours. Some time after we arrived, Grim showed up. We've had a hell of a time dealing with all this.
Why did you come here? What are you doing here?
Well, you've all been missing. And now I need you to roll
We're right here.
Roll what?
the D100.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I make an insight check on what Seti?
This is the D100 that I was waiting for.
Oh, that's 50.
But I said that you and Sim needed to both roll it and take the better one.
Okay, I will roll it as well.
Good.
I got a 59. So, moderate difference. I will say, Hilshu says you've been gone almost 2 months.
What?
Have
No,
you
we
eaten
just-
Grimm's mushrooms?
Like, we haven't even rested since we got here. It hasn't even been like.
We've
No,
been
it's-
in here for just over an hour,
No,
maybe 2.
you've been gone 59 days.
I mean, I thought that there was some weird time stuff going on, but I didn't think it was that bad.
It
So-
is apparently very bad. I got
So-
separated from you. Green got
We probably
separated.
need to just get out of here, huh?
His face.
Well,
Is there anything that we could do to stabilize the time in this area?
Well, the second you figure it out, let us know. Says the sort of moonlight skin girl.
Well,
I
I
figured
guess you've
Carrie
all
would be
been
the most
missing a long
learned of
time,
all of
too.
us.
and
If you're all here, then you've been missing a while too. Then
We don't know. For us, it was literally a short walk down into this cavern when the door appeared, and then it's been 6 hours since then.
well,
So I suppose, as far as we know, we've been in here for less than half a day.
that's longer than we know that we've been in here for. Because we've only been.
But if the door's behind us, and you're saying we've been missing, and we opened the door, why is the door closed?
This place doesn't want us to leave, right? It keeps closing doors behind us. Every time we find a door, it closes behind us, and it's driving us
Behind
deeper.
you, that door is gone. You guys watch it disintegrate.
Yeah.
You are
So-
that. You look back and it was gone. It was still gone. From
Oh, it's gone now.
Like
Okay.
it's not there, and we could go back if we wanted, or it's just a wall.
You could go back if you wanted. That door
Oh.
that you could.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was a solid wall.
No,
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 he's
no.
talking about the bullet door,
Oh,
not
okay.
the
Not
Bullet
exit.
door, yeah.
Which is a solid
The
wall.
way that we came
Yes.
in was walled off, yeah.
Oh, that hasn't changed. Well, except for when they walked through that section, it was just a normal entrance into the caverns.
Right.
Well, you guys have missed all the puzzles.
Good.
Did you find the
The
mithril?
one puzzle to open the door? Is that what
Well,
you're talking about?
all right.
I'm
Let's
talking
just
about the death hurdles that went in 4 directions.
say that we agreed to trust each other. All right. Nobody's going to stab anybody in the back. And let's
No promises.
try
Please-
to
There's
find
no stabbing in the backs.
a way out of here. Huh?
Like, even if you're not who you say you are, we can still be friends. No stabbing, please.
Unless you're a slime, then I'm cutting you in half.
Yes.
I mean, well, if
you
it's a
just, like,
slime that
little piece
doesn't
of
want to
paper and
stab
just,
us in the back, we can
sending-
be friends with the slime.
accuses at all of you. There's a little piece of paper floating around Cleary shouting, "J'accuse, j'accuse."
What is that?
Okay, so
Uh,
we've found
look,
one
You
person.
can see everybody's got weapons are pointed. Anytime anybody moves or says anything, there's like a little twitch with everybody's weapons. And they say,
Guys, nobody's going to
Right.
get out of here if we all start tearing each other apart.
"No." Thing is, we know that at least one of the people here is not really them.
How do you know that?
It's been a time. But namely, when they slithered away and then zipped around, and frankly, we've all seen multitudes of people. It's been a thing.
But it doesn't technically have to be one of us right now. It could be waiting.
According to Graham, it's been 6 hours since he's seen any of you, right? Let's be real about it. 6 hours in this place. You've all been here that long. Based on what we've seen and how long you've actually been gone, you could have run into any number of things that could have taken you and turned you into one of those slime creatures.
Okay, but we don't know that any of us is or is
And
not.
every one of them is
What
definitely
about?
one.
I mean,
And
just
I don't like it.
Wait. You know what? You know what the strength of a creature who can do that? It's not the shape shifting. It's the fact that they can tear everybody apart and turn them against each other. Even if one of us is bad, how many of us are there? There's math, 9 of us. So it's 8-1. If we stick together and we all keep an eye on each other,
'cause that
we
worked
can make
really
it
well
through
in the
this.
past.
What?
I have a question, right? We saw one of these slime people things, and it was bad, but it got away, and that was that. But the weapon was stuck to it, like it was part of its body. Do these slime people bleed? Like, what if I just stab myself and show you guys my blood? Do slime people bleed or not?
The slime people, I do not know if they bleed. Grim does not know. But what Grim does know is that it figured out to fake the dropping weapon. It worked before. It's too clever now.
What do you mean?
So the slime can separate from the things that look like they should be not
It
part
is
of it.
getting more complex. Sorry.
Does it remember?
If
Does
it's
it know things it
intelligent,
shouldn't know?
if it's intelligent, it can be reasoned with, potentially.
That's not quite the same thing.
I mean, you see them just the sort of like shaggy redheaded girl therapist says, "Look, all you need to stop this shit right now. You asked me to guide you in here, and then this is the kind of shit you're pulling. This is the kind of things you're doing. Look, I've seen that one." She points to Graham with a rapier. "I saw him once. Proved himself right good. And then I walked around and turned one corner, and he tries to fucking get me with his tentacly fingers. It was not Graham."
All right, we get it. You can't trust
So
anybody.
we all stay together. We can all hold hands, so that
Look.
there's no losing of people.
Vince, I'm not holding hands with anybody until we figure this out. You guys can tell they seem excessively paranoid.
Look,
Was that clear? You talking about holding hands?
Yeah.
Do we know if these slime things know our memories? Do they know our pasts?
As far as I can tell, they do a very good job of convincing. It could be a charm spell of some kind. I've done a bit of studying in that region, but it's not my specialty.
all right.
It's
So-
8-1.
What if we ask each other a question that only we would know?
It only works if we know everybody here, and we don't.
We know most of the people here.
Well, I think
that
we
can
all
eliminate
know
some
each
people.
other well enough. They all gesture to each other. Says, "Grim does not know any of them except for the past 6 hours of shitty puzzling.
That's fine, Grim. We can ask you something.
What if-
Fire was made by dragons.
What
first,
if
not
what
man."
if it's not one of us, or if it is one of us and it hears that?
Here's what.
The question
I'm gonna
was
just
only
put my
one
sword
once.
back
This
on my back.
test.
Here's what
It
I
doesn't
think.
matter if it hears what our test is. It won't know the answer.
Oh, okay.
It won't
so-
hear the answer.
It doesn't matter.
And then I'm gonna step towards Cleary.
If we ask the question now and you answer it correctly, we know you're not a slime.
And then if we have to do this, we have to ask a different question.
shouldn't have to do it again. We should never leave each other's sight from here on
I
out.
mean, I don't want to. I want us to hold hands and get through this together, but
Well, we're
they're
not
being
holding
so
hands.
paranoid. They won't want to be close enough to each other that we're gonna lose sight with people, and then the same thing's gonna happen again.
And then I'm gonna like adjust height to be like eye to eye with them.
I'm just Wait, yeah.
Look, I'm done with this whole question thing, because why not? We can try it out. But at the end of the day, we can stand here arguing about all this, but time is wasting. We're all tired, we all need the rest, and there are monsters out there that want to eat us. So I think we're better off moving as a group and hoping for the best and trying to find a way out of here.
Well, before that, I think we should at least do the questions. However,
Sure.
we're not going to do the questions in front of everybody. So we'll have 2 people that know each other just go to one side, the rest go to the other, so you can't hear them.
Breaking off into groups.
And once those 2 agree that they feel they're both real, we'll get 2 other people over there and keep switching out.
That sounds
If
like a
anyone
lot of...
comes back and is not sure about the other person, then we'll have to investigate further.
Oh, this is so annoying.
Putting a lot of trust in the two people to clear each other.
I don't want to do any of this shit with any of you people.
Yeah, it could be more than one.
I'm just gonna
person,
point
'cause
at
we
the,
don't know.
the 2 in front of me, Cal and oh shoot, what's his name?
Well, I'll go first.
Esperanza or something.
Caliendo?
Caliendo. I'm like,
I
do you
will
2
team
agree
up
you're
with
real?
Caliendo. So me and
Oh.
Caliendo will be first.
Right. Seems fair enough.
I'll go with
All
Cleary.
in the decent fellows to be
Oh.
on.
So we'll go over here. The rest of you go over by Grim.
All right.
Okay.
We all go
Okay.
group up
So
around Grim.
grouped up around Grim. I just completely lost exactly what we're supposed to be doing here. I don't have a visualization of how these groupings are going in my head.
It's just
We're just
me
splitting it into 2
face to
groups.
face with Cal. Everyone else is
At
over
a
by
distance.
Grim.
Okay, so you're at a distance and you're face to face with Cal. Okay,
Yes.
all right then. What are we doing? What happens here? What happens now?
Well, I need Cal to come over to me, and the rest of you go over to Grim.
No,
so
this
I
is
can ask
this is
Cal a question.
this is Cal that's talking. That's Cal's voice. It's just
Oh.
you and Cal there. He's like, so
Oh,
what do
you're not moving him on the map?
no, I'm not moving anybody because that's ridiculous.
We don't know if combat breaks out.
Oh, well, that does actually help me. So
I'm trying to visualize it here, man. Jeez.
okay, yeah, you're right. Here, everybody, I guess, else is over here by Grim. This one's standing the furthest away. All right, so he's standing in front of you. I was in RP mode, not
Okay.
looking at map mode.
All right, Cal. We're not going to talk too loud because we don't want them to hear us.
Right. I'm calling my mouth too. We'll make it good like that.
Right. That way they can't read our lips. Okay.
Right.
So
Sure.
here's the question. When
Right. Question.
did we first meet?
When did we first meet? So
I
is that
should
between the
say,
2 of us?
in which place did we first meet?
In which place did we first meet? Well, are you asking me that right now?
Yep.
We met at a bar in a frog village. So, I mean, quite memorable. Getting drunk.
All right.
And, yeah, that's good enough.
Guys, what if they're both slimes?
Yeah, on the other side, like, that's
I
actually a very good
I
point.
did ask that. Like, how do we know that there's one of us is, and how do we know that only one of us is then?
That's a good question.
We don't.
Well, I know I'm not a slime.
You think
I-
you're not a sly.
Yeah. As far as I remember, I haven't been slime.
So you guys over there like, yeah, right, so we're not slime. So then what? So what's the next step? I'm still confused how this proves anything. I mean, yes, I
Okay,
answered the question.
You answered
and
the
you
question
know the same
correctly.
question, because if I ask you that question, you know the answer I just gave you. So what's up?
Well, now to my knowledge, I know you're not a slime because they probably wouldn't know the answer to the question I just asked you.
Right. stands to reason, unless they perfectly memorize people's memories. In which case, the whole thing is pointless.
Yes, but we don't know if they can do that, so this is all we got to work with right now.
Okay, well, let's work with it. Let's push the limits of. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I saw weird faces pulling through walls, like reaching out towards me, like souls screaming, but they're made of slime, and it's been troublesome time.
When I grabbed the slime's sword the first time, did it feel like sword or did it feel like
Felt like a sword.
squishy? Okay.
Felt like sword, but it didn't detach from.
Right.
All right, Cal. Oh, Cal.
Yes.
Is there a question you could ask me that I possibly only I would know the answer to?
Ooh, what night did we first see Buddy?
Ooh, yes. Was that when out of character real quick? Was it me and him were
That was your first watch.
We're on watch, right? It was me and Cal.
Mm-hmm. Or so he says.
I don't remember being on watch with Cal. I was on watch with Grim when it happened. Although it did happen more than once. Shit.
I don't like these memory-based tests. I feel like it's ableist, and heck you, it's okay, Brobsy has bird brain.
All right, so so he says that to you, and he's like, "Yeah, what? So,
I'll say
what do you say?"
the first time we saw Buddy together.
Yeah.
Well, it was in the swamps on our way to Selindor.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say.
I mean, he looks at you. He's like, "Sure, right."
Do you need more specifics?
Yeah, I think, friend, I will need some more specifics.
All right. Well, we had made camp. I know I was on watch when I first saw it.
As was I.
Were you?
Yes, we were sitting across from each other. You were sitting on one of your big pillar things. I was resting against one of the walls, and yes, we saw it. We saw Buddy together. First time we both saw him together.
What is Buddy?
He's a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
All right. Sounds about right.
Fine. I suppose. What is this doing again?
We're just verifying people.
A lot.
All right, who's next? I think we're good over here.
Okay, so that was Cal and you. So I think Cleary and Seti. Seti, you pull Cleary over there, and
Yeah, she waits for the all clear from those guys.
you look at him, and he like takes off his little cap for a second. He like wipes some
She's
sweat off his
giving
brow.
him
You
some
can
kind of side eye,
and you can see that he actually has built muscle slightly around his neck. He's kind of built some tone, and he's like,
Okay, it's been how many hours for him? You don't do that in 7 hours.
No, for him it's been 2 months since we've seen him apparently. So.
Oh, why was he getting buff instead of just doing nerd shit?
no, he just looks like
Hey,
he's
nerds can be buff.
he looks like he's put on a little bit of muscle.
Have you seen Cleary?
And I said he's dressed
He's
like
not
a
buff
adventurer.
nerd. He's nerd.
Maybe he spent the last 2 months getting buffed so he could come in here and save us.
Yeah.
It's been 2 months, and he does. That's what I was trying to say. Is he looks different. He looks like he's.
So
got some
Seti's
charisma.
taking all this and pulling
And
him
he's
aside.
Are you actually you? It's,
As far as I know, I'm me. Are you?
I certainly hope so.
Good, because I have a couple of questions. So the first one, I guess, would be Who was that girl in the multipass last time we talked?
Oh, you're very observant.
It looked like you were having fun.
Well, it wasn't not fun. She's just a girl at the college. It's nothing. It's nothing. It's really. She's very forward.
Uh-huh.
But I was looking up information for you though. And obviously I got some of that. It's been a little while, so you'll have to refresh me on which particular things you were looking for. But you guys were missing. In 2 months.
I'm sorry.
It's 2 weeks
that.
when we started worrying because they gave you 24 hours, and that's stupid.
It really is. Like, I was really worried that we are going to get anything done in 24 hours. And it's only been like an hour, so, but apparently not. So, but,
Well, anyways, just if it is you, sort of like gestures out for you. Second, he says, "I'm glad you're okay." And you can see behind him, there's a drawing on the piece of paper that flies up, and it's like a little smoochy going between like a cartoon drawing of you and Cleary. And Cleary,
what's with
Cleary
the
hears
sassy
it,
paper?
and he like just pulls it down and just slaps it out of the air. It's just like they just sort of like take a look around him. That's sorry, that's it's my art pad has gained sentience.
Oh, like they do.
Apparently, my studying of magic has been a little bit different from what I thought it was going to be. Meat crumples, and you see the paper crumples, and then uncrumples, and then crumples, and uncrumples, and then there's like a little, it opens up for the last time, big and bright and completely uncrumpled, and it says, "Ta-da!" Yes, it's stealth is not our forte.
All right. Well, okay. I'm pretty satisfied that it's you, but I want to do one thing real quick, just to make sure.
Mm.
And I boop his nose.
Well,
Well, if you were like sticky or something, like a slime,
his cheeks get kind of purpley. I'm a bit sweaty.
Yeah. So, do you?
And you are,
uh,
you seem like you. I hope I didn't just get booped on the nose by it. Whatever this slime thing is. Because maybe your finger didn't feel slimy at all. So.
Sure. Do you want to maybe ask me like what creature I saved you from in the swamp?
Yes. What creature did you save me from in the swamp?
The really big, scary, bad one that I asked you to research. That turns out
Oh.
to be the Astro
Yes.
Abyssal? I don't remember.
I found its name,
Oh shit!
or the theoretical name, mentioned for that thing. I just have to Google it.
That's okay. I mean, you can tell me later because we're kind of in a life or death situation right now, so I don't need to know about all the research. We can, if we survive this, then you can tell me.
You see his spell book flies in front of him as he starts going through the notes. Just like, right. Sorry. That said, it is from that realm I spoke of, the one beyond all realms.
Yeah.
So yes, I answered your question.
Okay, I think we're good.
What? So you just got 2 questions out of him.
He has to ask you something.
No. He totally says, "Okay, yeah, I'm convinced." He goes back.
I think it's Cleary, guys. I think we're good.
Wait, it's not me.
No, I mean like not the slime is Cleary. I think Cleary is
I mean, he
Cleary.
was like half run to like, oh,
Just like you walk over and say, "I think it's Cleary."
No, wait.
Okay. Well, Lily's not sure Why are we going to keep doing this? We can do this all day, but at the end of the day, what are we going to discover? Why
Well-
we do not just leave?
No, I think we should just leave. But if this makes people feel better, then it's worth doing, I guess. But
Well, I'm fine just leaving. Can we just leave?
I mean,
I
yeah,
think all of us
we don't know the other people anyway, so we can't
It's like
really.
a very big
We
waste of
can't
time to
go
continue
back.
to.
There's no
Mess
exit back the way we
Yeah,
came.
we have to go forward. There's no.
Oh, for you too then. Because we assumed since you came through, maybe the door was gone.
Well, there's the entryway is just a wall now, so we.
Now
can't.
there were 2 hallways we haven't explored yet back our way, but one of them definitely had some slimes in it.
Well,
I think we should explore this
to be
area
honest with you,
because
we didn't finish here. We finished all of the clues, and you see, like behind on the very far wall, there's this sort of like statue carved into the base of the rock, and you see that there's like a couple of little different shaped glyphs plugged into it. We had one more to place to technically beat the dungeon, I suppose.
but let's go do it.
Did you
Well,
headbutt it?
Well, we were arguing because we thought one of us was. Yes.
I think
So
if one of us is just
Kind
like
of frustrated then. At that point, we could face whatever might be unleashed if we do finish the puzzle. Or maybe it'll show us a way out. Maybe that's why we can't leave another way. I don't know. It could be any number of things, honestly.
I think the only way out is forward, and if that's the way forward, then we have to try it because we can't keep going on like this.
Right then. I guess everyone get into a decent position. We'll try to deal with this properly.
I don't want to like put anybody on the spot or like pressure anybody into something they're not
That's
comfortable with.
good
but
enough reason for me. Let's just get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's how I
I'm fine with it. If you want to just find a position, I'll be here. And he stands across and he grabs his drawing tablet out of the air. That's like mocking him as he tries to draw with it. He's like, "Ready?" So you guys just get into position because
Where is the statue?
this is the thing over here. I'll put her here. It's right at the top.
Ah.
I just didn't have one to put there that was gonna match the feel. I figure you would get the feel when later. This one's gonna come off to the side here, just in case. Guess
So,
just over here.
If I look at the person standing next to me, do they look? Are they wearing armor? Or are they wearing like rogue outfit? You know, like
rogue, full on rogue. You can tell though that like by the like sort of like feel in the accoutrement, she's probably from either House Necrom or the Blackwall district. Like she's got this like everything on her is like very gothic in design. She wears like a corset that like tucks her middle in like to an ungodly small. She is thin, she is lithe, but she has like a sort of like the pressed bosom is up, but it's again this pale moonlight kind of thing. But she looks very like Elizabethan in her outfit, and there's little skulls on everything.
just as I walk by and just be like, "You stab me, I kill you. We live. I'll buy you a drink."
Well, fair enough. Technically not old enough to drink though.
Milk is a drink. And just kind of like pulls this sword out and gets ready.
She kind of just goes. Is everybody in position? Just move yourself where you want to be.
What are we doing? Crossing
Getting
the
ready to
bridge?
fight.
They're gonna
Potential fight.
potential fight was the idea.
We don't know from where though, so they're at the base of this statue thing to put something into it, and we've all
Hal's
kind
gonna
of gathered
be-
around.
On this side,
Let's go in the middle of the bridge.
It's fun.
Wait, which one is Seti? Seti the pink or the purple?
And the purple on the left.
Okay. since I don't have any distance shit.
I'm over here because I'm expecting something to come out like right on top of me here.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I got Eldritch Blast. I'll just hang back here.
All right, so you watch as she approaches the statue, and then she looks over at Minir and she says, in case anything happens, hold on to your butt. And
But I'm holding my sword.
she pushes the last one in, and there's just like this moment where nothing happens, and then there's just like a light rumbling. Everybody starts moving around, and gets shaken by this like small earthquake that's happening. And as you guys fall through the dark, and you're like all colliding into each other, I need everyone to make me wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Big.
That's a nat 20, bitch, when I probably don't need it.
13.
No, you're doing fine.
Oh, that's a crit fail.
16
Oh,
Mitnir.
wait.
Me.
Oh, Mitnir, you're having a hard time, buddy.
I mean, I'm wisdom saving. I'm fucked no matter what.
Mine should be at 14.
Barbarians suck at wisdom saves.
Wisdom in it. It's just like, yep. Pretty much assume I'm gonna fail it every time.
Your head is screaming right now, and you're nauseous, and you honestly aren't sure what's going on right now. For a second, you're like, it's shaking, and you know that you're supposed to be doing something, but you're not sure what it was anymore. And as you're all, let's see, double check that I cut everybody's rolls real quick. Seti.
Mm-hmm. 14.
Uh,
By the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
You begin to have a numbness in your head,
Uh-oh.
and you're getting a little bit like sort of foggy
Mm-hmm.
and nauseous. It's kind of like what you've been feeling like in real life lately.
Yeah, sounds good.
Just like sort of off.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a sort of searing pain for a second in your head, but I'm not going to give you guys damage for it this time. Because I don't want your characters to really be aware of it. So you kind of just freeze,
Mhm.
and then like everything stops shaking,
Mm-hmm.
and there's like sort of open, and there's like a chest inside. People are grabbing onto each other, and then you see blades are just pulled on like each other's throats. Everybody's just got a blade on each other. It's like, oh, you grabbed me in that. I felt it. I felt you do it again. So there's just a whole lot of that going on. Everybody's pointing blades at each other. So Cal's pointing one at Mitnir, who is getting it pointed at you from behind. It'll be, I guess, let's do it more like this. So it's like a triangle between all three of you. There's she's here pointing her blade at you.
I mean, are we
Seti.
all caught up in this too? Like, we have suspicions of them and have our blades out as well? Or...
If you want to.
No, I mean, like, Seti's just like, what the fuck is going on? What do you want?
I mean, like, again, like somebody just pulled a blade at you. Somebody you really don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and you're aware that you're in this situation. Like you remember what's going on, but your head's kind of getting a little fuzzy.
Yeah,
And everybody's
she's
pointing
like,
blades at each other, and they're just like, "What are you doing? Look, everyone, please calm down. Please, let's no more."
Can I stand in between them?
Seti
With-
and the other one, yeah, sure, go for it.
With no weapons out, just...
Okay, she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just blocking.
Just put it down,
No
all
one-
right?
no
we
one
didn't
is
do
getting
anything.
I felt it drain me again.
You gotta resist it.
Yeah,
It's
I
trying to
point-
tear
I
us
didn't do
apart.
anything.
Blade somewhere else.
Hmm?
Mitnir's just like, you better point those blades somewhere else.
And she's looking at you, and she's like, "Sorry, friend, but I'm not gonna die here." She's got her blades, two daggers out.
Because he's not feeling great. He's kind of, like that slightly angry, just irritated, and just looks at her. It's like, if those stay pointed there, you will.
What's going on with the statue? Like we had a
That's
rumble
not really
and
great.
like what?
Oh, yeah, it opened up. There's a chest inside.
Hmm.
Oren's gonna walk up behind this little pink-haired chickie and just be like, "Ahem. Am I
I'm not
going
pointing
to
my
know
blade
that
at
my
anybody.
friend."
She's gonna swing around. Make a dexterity check for me.
Just to check.
I mean, you could roll at. Well, it's like just like a reaction. So I guess dexterity saving throw makes sense.
Saving throw? Okay. 16.
Okay, yeah. So you like sort of like pull out of the way as the dagger sort of slashes back around at you. It's not like it wasn't like a full on attack. It was just kind of like a accidental flail. So I wanted to make it more like a trap. Yeah. So sure. Just comes around and goes close to your throat, and she's like, "Oh, don't get behind me."
Well, quit teaming up on my friend.
She's just kind of like just backing up, like, nice at both of you, and just.
Now
Like,
I'll look at
keeps moving
Caliendo
away.
and just be like, I'm just gonna stare at him for a minute.
Look, anybody who doesn't trust anybody else is free to just fuck off, alright? Just fucking go. You don't have to fight about it. Nobody here did anything. I didn't do anything to you.
So, what's the deal with the statue? We put the last thing in there. Now it seems to be open.
Yes. There's a chest there. Great. If you want it, go get it.
I think I'd rather have someone check it for traps first.
Yes. You want me to get down there and check it for traps while you attack me from behind?
I'll
Bethy
do
is
it.
fairly good at checking for traps.
I'll do it.
If you'd rather her go, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really trust you.
I boop Seti
Pinky.
with guidance.
How about you just take a knee there?
So I
Dagger lady.
try to just walk around, like edge around this woman.
Yeah.
with
Everybody's
the
just like
sword and
shifting
just-
around. It's just like this, like.
And I
Mexican
go over to
standoff?
the.
Is
I
that
don't
what
know
it's
where it
called?
is.
Yeah. All right. So check it for traps. Make your investigation check. Is what I'm going to say for this one.
Investigation for this one, not perception.
No, investigation.
Wow, rude.
Well, you're checking something specific, so.
I know it's a 19.
Okay. You look at it and you can tell with your 19 investigation that whatever this is, it is not a chest. You can see the tiny little thread that seems to be running through the inside of the lock as you peer inside. You can see the oiliness. It's just enough. And you've been smelling it for a while, the sulfur in the air, but it seems to be coming from all directions. But from this chest, it seems especially strong.
Mm-hmm.
What do you see, Seti?
A lie. A big fat lie.
You see it sort of warbles.
I'm
That's all
I'm
I needed to
immediately
hear.
backing up.
And Oren's gonna shoot 2 bolts at the chest.
As
No,
you
no,
shoot-
right back up.
As you shoot bolts at the chest, you feel around you just a shift. And go make your attack roll on the chest.
Okay. I don't trust this chest, man. 14
Misses.
and 22.
22. Oren.
Man, it's really good they let you actually shift over to it.
Misses. You go to fire at it, and with your 22, and as you do, your eyes become blurry, and you watch as it slams against the wall, like right next to Seti's head. And as the chest like just bends weirdly and sucks inside the ground, I need you all to roll initiative.
Well,
Fun.
now you can hold your butts.
Wow,
Hey,
are we holding butts?
I
Oh.
doubled my roll. It was
Nat
a 2 this time.
one! I love this.
So
Hey, I also rolled a nat 1 for
High
initiative.
five!
this is so fucking exciting for me. I'm so hyped for this fight. You guys have no fucking idea.
Well,
He's
I'm
gonna
worried
kill
because
us.
2 of us aren't going to be able to hit at all.
No, that was a
Yes.
different thing.
Yeah.
Is it?
Its AC isn't higher than 22. It's a
The
different-
wisdom saving throws we've been failing have been stacking up.
I think so.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Okay.
But it doesn't
So-
happen
You
every
can't
time.
blame me. I've been good.
I've been
What was I
dealing
doing
with this
again?
longer than you, Mitnir.
Initiative, Gagnor.
I've still been hitting stuff.
No, I'm trying to.
You haven't failed as much as I have.
Yeah, Mitnir's
How many
failed a
are
lot.
there? Okay.
Pretty sure I'm pretty close to the same amount of fails as you.
Here's what I'm going to need you to do, babe. I'm going to need you to roll me a D6.
D6?
Mm-hmm.
6.
6. Okay.
But man, those are some terrible initiative rolls.
Perfect. Absolutely
they
into
are.
it.
I mean, if
Alright.
you're gonna roll a nat 1, it might as well be on initiative.
Yeah.
I mean, this was my 2. My nat 1 was on the wisdom throw.
Okay. So, what was this thing I called again?
Should I roll
yeah.
for Grim, by the way?
Oh, I don't have music on. Oh, yeah. Gagnor, you want Belinda pilot Grim?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Let me get his big
Look at
initiative.
Beelan
up in
being
here.
so good at D&D. He can be more than one person.
I gotta get rid of this. Yeah, I gotta
First,
be.
Grim gets to 18.
Hey.
Where's my
I always
encounter?
roll good for other people's characters.
There it
and
is.
Mhm.
stupid for
Jesus
myself.
Christ, that took me forever to figure out. Okay, so that's plus. Oh, okay, so he's got a. All right, so 25 to 20.
22.
Okay, 19 to 15.
Grim got an 18. The rest of us are single digits.
Okay, so I need to roll one more thing. Okay. So. Okay. So you said single digits. Give it to me from 10 below.
Orin's a 5.
Orange a 5.
Mitnir and Brapsy are 4.
Mitnir 4. Bropsy 4. All right, cool.
I'm last.
All right, Seti, you are first.
So, do you need to reveal more of the map? Because I can't see anything above me.
Above you? Oh, here. Let me reveal the rest of that. That didn't do anything, did it?
Other
Nope.
way, you covered.
Filled it in
Yeah,
more.
same problem I have. Roll 20 being a dick.
Oh, okay, now it's working. Okay, is that good for all of you guys?
Yeah, so the monster disappeared into the ground.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just going to bonus action inspire Mitnir. And can I hold my action if I do my bonus action?
Hold your action if you do your bonus action.
Yeah, like if you hold
It
your
doesn't restrict you from holding your
Okay.
action.
yeah. I wasn't
Yeah,
sure how
okay,
that
yeah,
works.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
So I'm gonna hold a.
You can move too. You don't have to stand there.
I feel like I'm in a pretty decent spot, just because. Well, I mean, we probably want to spread out. So Seti's just like spread out, everybody, and I'll hold my Eldritch Blast, or when I see something, and I'll just move up against the wall. I think that'll do it for me.
Yeah, so the way it works, if you hold your action to do something, then when it's triggered, you have to use your reaction to then spend that action.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's me.
Okay. Who is our next contestant? Oh, that's right. So this thing pops up.
Cool.
No
So
reaction.
Grim's going inside it again.
So this monstrosity just like slurps itself out of the ground and as it does so, it's going to like almost seemingly out of nowhere, something strikes at you, Mitnir, and you, Orin.
Also, I think because it's within 10 feet of Grim, his halo thing goes off.
If he has it on,
Well, it's a reaction, right?
I don't know.
That's what I'm seeing.
Hmm.
Yeah, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage. I think it's more than that now or something, isn't it?
I have no
Moves
idea.
into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there. Has to do a con save, though.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 16 plus, so I assume it succeeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 16 plus 6.
So doesn't it take like half or something then?
No, I don't think it takes any if it succeeds.
Ah, okay.
All right. Who knows? But I think we're fine. Okay, so it's gonna pop up, and then something's gonna whip out at both of you. Now I can finally go. That's gonna hit. That's a 22 to hit you, Orin,
Okay.
and a 20 to hit you, Mitnir.
Yeah, that is.
Okay.
Is
and
this
then-
like a ranged attack, or what is it?
You can give me a perception check, or no, give me an insight check, both of you.
Insight check? Okay.
Mhm.
15?
15. Yeah, it came from the girl. A pseudopod shot out of her body.
18. Yeah.
Yeah, Cal.
It came
is
out of
a-
the cow? Or the girl between
A
us.
pseudopod came straight out of his tip of his rapier and just. And for you, Orin, you saw her face literally just right out of her face. Just this.
I was just asking in case I could deflect missile, but it's not a range thing. So.
No, it's a melee attack.
Okay.
Okay, so. Okay. Plus 3, that's 20 points of bludgeoning damage.
2.
To you, Orin. And then 8 points of psychic damage.
Jesus. I think he's trying to kill us, guys.
And then Mitnir, that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and 6 points of psychic damage to you.
17 total.
And then Orin, make me a wisdom saving throw.
19?
You feel a searing heat rise up your nervous system in your spine. You felt this thing sapping you before. Something's doing something, but the first time ever, you feel like electricity, like this thing is reaching out and pulling the very essence of you out of it. But you just wrench your head away, and you feel yourself like the center of your ki just pulses, and it just pulls you back into yourself, and you just walk forward from the back of your own mind and into your body again. You felt like that was death was coming for you, but you narrowly stepped away from it. So, as you take these attacks, you watch as this thing is going to move. No, she's going to stay. This one's going to. The rest of them are fine where they are. And that's going to be its turn, I believe. Unless I've got anything else I wanted to do real quick. Which I won't right now. Okay, sorry about that. Grim's turn.
Jeebus. What does Grim even have left?
Okay. Actually, let me save you some time. Grim starts to...
Poop all left.
Kim... He begins to run over here to attack the thing. He stands in front of it. And he's like, yeah! And then a tentacle flops. He actually went during the other one's turn. Grim is not real. Sorry.
Oh. Right on.
Did you just say that Grim is not real?
It's another slime.
Mm.
Or appendage of large slime.
But it did run over here. I'll have that be one of its movements. But
Coward.
as far as you guys are concerned, that's Grim, because so far he hasn't done anything ridiculous. He just ran out in front of it and stared at it, which he's done before.
It looked like he threw a coin at it, I think.
Yeah. That's exactly what he did. He flipped a coin at it. Yes, he flipped it. You guys watch as Grim flips a coin in, because he'd know to do that. Sorry, I made you do all that thinking, and then I remembered that he was one of them. So go ahead. That one. Oh, that's me. Actually, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a second. I confused myself with all the ones that are and aren't simulacrum. So, you're going to see a firebolt release from the hand of Cleary, directly at cocked the thing with a +8. Cleary, you're so good. He hits. And then that is 2d10 fire damage. Good job, Cleary. That was 4 fucking damage. Cleary pulls back and he just says, and you see as he pulls up his parchment, he begins to scroll across it, and fire actually shoots off the page as he finishes his drawing. It's the weirdest spellcast you've ever seen, as he does 4 whole points of damage to this monstrosity, whose HP
Sounds about right for Cleary.
Well, he made it look really impressive when he sucked.
Turns out it was just a paper cut.
So that's gonna put us at, where's this thing? Why keep losing this thing's stats? Okay, go ahead. Orin, you go ahead. Go.
Well, it's my turn now?
Yes, it's your turn. He's gonna move further away from it, but
First thing I'm gonna do is chug a potion, because damn. So 44 plus 4. Let me roll.
That'd be nice. That just meant 48.
Oh, look at all the ones. 3 ones! God damn it.
wow.
10 health.
Mm-hmm.
What a waste.
That's pretty bad.
Yep, that's a total waste.
I'm sorry.
And then for my action, I'm just going to use Radiant Soul and bamf out my wings.
Boom. Fun.
And then fly up and away.
Out of the cavern.
No, just out of their reach. Hopefully.
Cool.
So I'm going to be like up above here, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
How high does it go? Cavern.
The cavern? Out here it's about 50 feet high. You can get pretty up there.
Okay, so I'll go 25 feet up, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, I have 40 speed? Shit. I'll just go 40 feet up.
All right, so you're 40 feet up in the air. So mindful, this thing's about 20 feet tall. But yeah, that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
All right, that brings us to Mitnir.
Bropsy, I'm last. Just Dex.
Oh, Dex. Bropsy!
Hi.
It's your turn. Now I'm going to make these legible.
I know it's my turn, but I'm on a lot of medication to know what I can do.
I have an angel symbol, so I'm flying.
Oh, cute. I know that we went over things, and I have 2 first level spells. I have 1 beast form.
Beast form doesn't sound like a bad idea ever.
Well, I'm confused. Do we know like who we're actually fighting right now?
It's kind of confusing.
Can I just bonus action cry?
You can, but Bropsy's kind of probably going to be really important in this fight.
I
Oh no,
suppose
don't say that to me. Why?
on
Why would I
Orin's
be
turn, he probably would have mentioned pink hair attacked him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Also, you should be aware, because you're not aware, but I think Bropsy would be aware. People are starting to look dazed, confused. Like some of your friends and comrades look dazed and confused. The worst of which you've seen is Mitnir, who seems at this point to just be sort of. You've been seeing him just stare off into space for long periods of time.
mm-hmm.
So you should be aware. People do seem like they have something going on, and you would know that. Your character would know that.
Wait, idea. Hold up, one sec, reading.
So that's just one thing to keep in mind, in case you have anything for that. Also,
I'm looking, because I might.
you have your transformations, and then always you can just throw a thing on and you can fly away, and you can just dip in and smack things, or you can do stuff from afar.
Oh, wait, I thought I had a restoration on the... I didn't know if restoration would help.
We made a
But-
list of this like 2 nights ago or something.
We did, and I have it. I think on the original one that we made, it did have a restoration, but this one has a favor instead.
Favor is greater restoration. That's what favor is.
Oh,
That's the name of what's on there.
Talking about
So
the
you go to the
necklace?
item. Yeah, because she never had a full list, so I just made one the other night. I'm like, all right, we're gonna roll it right now.
okay. Does restoration do anything for this?
They do
You have
show
no
up
idea.
in your spells. It says right under the spell, necklace of prayer beads.
Yeah, so you can just look and say, oh, this one. So the one that's favor,
And that doesn't use one of my spell slots, right?
no, just you mark off that you used that bead already.
Okay. I was
Uh,
just looking through the necklace.
Yeah.
But okay,
So
so it has lesser.
you have no idea.
Wait, is it lesser restoration or no?
It has lesser and greater. It has both.
Okay. I don't know what the difference is, or if that would even be worth trying for this. Where to go? Can end one disease or condition affecting it. Blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. I don't think that would affect this. Greater restoration. One effect that charmed the target. That could be a thing. One curse.
While you're going through that, I'm gonna get a drink, but decide quick.
I mean, Mitnir's the most affected by this, right?
Either
So
way, you have to touch him to cast it. So
which one's Mitnir? Oh, this one's Mitnir. Okay.
The light blue.
Yes. I can fly over there and do that. Wait, does that
You
is
fly
that
too?
an well, that takes an action, but I could bonus action Shillelagh and turn to the pink chick because she attacked my boy.
So you're here. And you're
I
flying over to here.
I will attempt to wait
Just
because I
Shellac?
need to touch him. But yeah, I could touch him and then I could weasel around her for the flank.
Yeah, you can't attack and use the beat, but
Well, yeah. I'm just saying, I will use the bead, and then maneuver and shillelagh. So next time
all right.
I
So
can
who
attack.
using you're using which one?
I'm using the Greater Restoration bead on
Here.
Mitnir because he's a little loopy, and we could use
So-
his damage.
I'm gonna decide. So you go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
It's 35.
40.
Oh, it's 35 to go
You should
here.
be there. You should be here because if you move away from him here,
You get
he's
hit.
gonna get
Oh.
an attack of opportunity on you.
Would he
Actually, you know
want
what? It
to?
won't
Is
matter.
he
You're
being a
getting an
mean boy?
attack of an opportunity from the other one. So sorry. Let me do that real quick. It won't matter. That one's gonna whip out at you, and you're taking
Wait.
20 to hit.
What?
20 hits. I forgot that because I was next to
Okay.
this lady. She's a jerk.
13, 16 points of bludgeoning damage as it flops you,
Ow! I didn't want to fight.
and 6 points of psychic damage.
What?
As
Okay,
it slaps you.
math that for me, or I'm gonna have to pull up a calculator because I don't trust myself
What
today.
did I say?
I think
35 minus 9 and 16.
Yes.
Okay, let me see.
Just put 9 in
25.
and then click damage and then put 16 in and press
I
enter.
don't know how to work roll 20 yet.
Or I hope you're not using roll 20.
You,
So you get to where you're going though, and you're gonna
I
use Greater
told you
Restoration
I
on
was
Midnight.
medicated today, and you're bullying me. I'm down to a whopping 10 hit points. I hope it was worth it because I don't have many heals left.
Are you still doing the Greater Restoration?
I give Mitt a like head touch,
Mhm.
and I pinch his little cheeks, and I say, "Come near your senses, because we freaking need you."
All right. And as you see the prayer bead begins spinning in the little glass tube where it's encased, and then it just sends a little light, and then she touches you.
Please tell me
Your head clears up,
Oh, thank God. Okay.
and I don't remove a D10 from all your rolls.
Oh my God. I don't care which side. I don't know if
You were up to a D10.
I know. I basically
I don't
wasn't
know
going to be able to
if
hit anything.
If you
being
go
an angry
behind
boy,
him, if you go in front of
but-
him, you're between two baddies.
Well, I didn't. That's what I was saying. I didn't know if Cal technically counted as a baddie right now, but I guess I could go over here to be safe, and then I can. Yeah, I still have 10, so I can then move behind her for flanking
Okay. he
next
does not
time,
get
and a
that
bonus
back.
action for my shillelagh for next time.
No bonus action.
What? Why not?
No, him. He
Oh.
doesn't. A reaction, sorry, not bonus action. Now it's Mitnir's turn.
Right. Well, I feel better, so that's good.
Yeah, you're about to be
You're
fucking
not
useless.
wrong.
Because it hadn't mattered yet, but you picked 2 more up so far. So that puts you back up to
I'm gonna go ahead and rage.
yeah.
So that's a thing. And then I will use the zap on Cal there.
By the way, Oren, you're at a D6.
Oh shoot! Just a second. My page is messed up. I must have clicked something when I was looking. I can fix it really fast though. Okay. So 10-foot aura. He has to do a Dex DC.
Dexterity saving throw?
Just says Dex DC, so just a Dex.
I
roll, I
believe it's
guess.
dex saving throw. I think it's saving throw for spells because it's a saving throw spell DC. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, if you're doing a DC of anything, it's saving throw.
Yeah. Okay, so he doesn't have that proficiency, so 13 is what he
So
rolled.
he fails.
Okay.
He takes 2 lightning damage.
Oh, wow, that was fun.
And then I guess I will turn to the other one and swing at it.
Okay. Which one?
The pink one.
Pink hair? Okay, so you swing at pink hair.
I'm glad I get advantage. Wow, 2 nat 1s
Are you serious?
for the first
Oh.
attempt.
Well, yeah, okay. Your sword for 2 natural ones, I'm sorry, but you do
Well,
lose your
I have
sword.
advantage. So I
But
just
you
rolled
rolled
a
2
nat 1.
Oh, I thought you said you rolled 2 natural ones.
Well,
Yes, but
I-
it's advantage. It's for the
yeah,
same
so I
roll.
took 2 swings
Yeah,
for one
I'm
roll.
just saying, but just because you've rolled 2 natural ones with the same roll, I'm gonna
And
say
then I
that
rolled
your
a
hand-
nat 20 on the second attack.
Your hand slips, and as you do, you sort of like lunge forward and get out of position.
So my first attack. Well, okay.
What?
You're giving me a double negative for an advantage roll.
What?
Flanking gives advantage.
Yeah.
So I rolled a nat 1,
Uh huh.
and then I rolled the second roll to try and
Uh-huh.
get a different roll, and it was a nat 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? No, I'm just saying when you roll a natural one, sometimes things happen to your character. So I'm
Okay.
just having you guys slip
That-
his footing, and
that's
he
fine.
turns over to the next thing, getting out of position, so Bropsy doesn't get advantage without moving on her next attack.
Gotcha. So my next attack
Wow, I
is a
have to
nat
move
20.
5 feet. Oh my god.
All right, so you hit it with a natural 20. Roll your
So
attack.
then, what's the it's supposed to be 4d6 for this, right? Instead of 2d6.
Yes, it would double the
Yeah.
dice.
Gotcha. So that would be 17 plus 5 is 22 plus 2, so 24 points of damage
Plus the 14, right?
plus the 14 for that, and then I roll another nat 20 to see if I chop something off. I do not chop something off.
So is that 36 points of damage total?
Yes. No, 38.
24 plus 14, 38.
Oh,
38.
38. Okay, wow, that's huge. That was
Yeah, no, I was
enormous.
just making sure we're on the same page for the one thing, because I was like, what?
Oh my god, that's such a big hit. That's huge. So as you do, you like lop her like this thing, you cut into her, but it immediately you look inside and you see the same sort of like weird, grimy, oily substance just squirming underneath, and it just this thing just like gets lopped in half and it falls to the ground, just
I
starts
am not
slapping,
buying you a drink.
and then begins reconnecting into itself. As
You
it
say that's a big hit, but she hit me for 28
With a non-crit.
non-crit.
oh yeah,
That's
That was-
a big hit.
I'm just saying that was a big hit. That's a good hit. You lop her in half, and this thing just falls and begins like soaking into the ground.
I almost went unconscious before I even had a turn.
You guys are going in there pretty roughed up too. So that was its turn. Or no, that wasn't its turn. Whose turn was it?
That was me, so you're back at the top, I think.
Thank you. Sorry, I got really lost for a second. Seti.
All right, so this is the person we're all attacking, yeah?
Oh, this one he cut in half. Sorry.
So the pink one's gone.
Oh, the pink one's
Yeah.
gone. All right, so what else is going down?
You would have seen Cal get zapped by lightning.
All right, Cal, what the fuck is up? What's going on?
You probably also would have saw red hair strike Bropsy when she moved.
What did happen?
Uh, That confused me for a second.
But then we got this big giant nonsense thing happening down here. So, back.
Oh no.
I think I still have. Roxy's pretty rough, right? A couple people are pretty rough.
Mm-hmm. I'm
That's
down
right.
to 10 HP.
Over to here.
I'll go ahead and bonus action healing word on Bropsy. Minir, did you use that inspiration I gave you?
No, I didn't.
8 points of healing to Bropsy. Minir, you still have a d6.
Wow, that's good for a healing word.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Ensues.
Bird is the word.
She hits her drum and
Oh,
ensues, and the reverberations carry some healing.
I
energy.
feel at peace.
She falls off the sky because she forgets to flap her wings.
Shh, I'm not flying right now. I landed.
I think that leaves me again. I'm just gonna
Wait, what happened? Where did the bitch go? What? I'm confused.
The one
She
right next
did.
to us is gone. That
Yeah.
particular one is gone.
Seti's just
Oh,
gonna
dead? She's dead?
Well,
Yep.
yeah.
Seti's just gonna
Okay.
back up against the wall there and just
Well, I
Eldritch
feel
Blast the big
bad.
giant thing.
She goes up to what? And then shoots. She's shooting up Eldritch Blast at it?
Yeah, the big giant thing. But I got a 12 on the first one, and
You got a 12 to hit on the first one?
12 to hit on the first one, and a 26 on the second.
26. Well, 26 definitely hits.
That reminds me, you held your action last time, and it never.
Oh, I never
it
got to
went
use my
off.
whole held action, babe.
What was your held action?
Eldritch Blast for when something
Okay.
appeared.
Yeah, okay, well, you'll Eldritch Blast, get an extra set of Eldritch Blast. Roll
Okay.
roll 4 times.
Okay.
Big boy.
Remember to
popped
tell
up.
me when you do stuff.
Well, I
Like,
told you I
you're
held
like,
my
"Oh,
action,
my
but
thing-
then
I've got
it
too
was
many
almost
things."
a nat 20, but I got it. So it takes 1 point of force damage because I rolled a 1 on my damage die again because of course I did. The second one was a 10 to hit, which I assume misses, but then I got a 27, which I assume hits. Well, that's a 7. So 8 points of force damage for my turn. Ugh. I gotta roll better. Okay.
We all got
Yeah, that's me.
I gotta roll extra better.
So how many attacks did you roll?
4. So two for the held action, and then 2 for the actual action.
I just missed all of, like, how much, which
8
one's hit?
points of force damage.
The
8
big
points of force
blobby,
damage.
Yes.
I think.
Okay,
Big
thank you.
blobby. The main blobber.
The main blobber. Okay, and only one of them hit?
2 of them hit,
2 of them.
and it was 8 points of damage.
Which was the second? How much was the second one? That's what I'm asking.
7.
No, how much was the attack to hit?
27.
27.
Thank you. Because it's important. I don't know if you hit it. And then the second one was 7 points of damage or 6 points of damage?
7 points for a total
7
of 8.
points of damage. Okay.
Mhm.
You guys keep cutting out, and so it's just getting me all
Okay.
lost.
Okay, well I'm done now. That's me.
Okay. That was your turn. Meanwhile, this guy's going to sloop back into the ground. I'm just gonna move it out here. So it is not visible at the moment. But what it will do is I'm trying to decide if I want to do this or not. I hate when people with these things have spells, okay? It's like the fucking worst for me. Okay, yeah, so AoE, everybody, awesome. This is perfect. I need everybody to roll. What is this? One action? Wisdom save. Thank you. Sorry, it took me forever just to find what kind of spell this was. It's the worst. Okay, so I need everybody to make a wisdom save.
17.
17, thank you.
Even me being 40 feet up.
The spell is a 90-foot sphere, I believe.
All right, so I'm gonna also.
Yeah, 90 foot. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's only a 10-foot sphere. Oh, let's. It's a 90
foot
90
range.
foot, 10-foot sphere.
Yeah.
I misread it. I'm sorry. That was nuts. Yeah. So it's gonna put it on right here and clip Mitnir and those two. That's the 10-foot.
All right, so I'm using my bargain inspiration on this, so I get a 21.
21. That succeeds. Fuck. What'd you roll, babe? Because you're muted again.
8.
Okay. Cool. So you are confused.
Not a charm effect, is it? Because I have advantage on
Yes, it
this.
is it doesn't specifically say charm.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's one action, enchantment. Twist the creature's mind.
Okay.
Each creature wisdom saving throw. An effect target can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of its turn. Sorry, start of your turn, you roll a d10.
Okay.
I rolled your d10. So at the start of your turn, you roll a d10 and you're confused. At the end of each of its turns, an affected target can make a wisdom saving throw if it succeeds. The effect ends for that target. Just says control.
Okay.
It's a control spell. Sorry.
You'll have to remind me on my turn.
This one is still going to whack at you, Mitnir. That's not gonna hit, and it'll throw its second attack at. Well, how high up in the air are you, Orin? You're 40 feet up. It can't reach you.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it's gonna go for Cleary. Yeah, so that's 22 to hit. That's gonna hit. Don't take Cleary down.
It'll be just like old times.
Yeah, I really expect him to be impressive. That's 16 plus 3 is 19 points of damage. Oh. Plus,
Yeah, these things do way too much damage.
Oh,
Way
yeah,
too
they
much
do.
damage.
Yeah, they do.
Especially with us rolling 1s and 2s on our damage die.
Or not hitting at all.
Or not hitting at all, yeah.
That sucks. Cleary's at 7 HP. Cool. But that is its turn. It is now Cleary's turn, actually. Because, yeah, Grim was a lie. The Grim was a lie. So he's going to do... He's going to say, I read that these things don't like fire. Count plus 2, so that would be 5 darts. I think that's more damage. Yeah, we're going to do that. He's going to... You guys are going to watch as Cleary just starts drawing in his tablet really quickly, and you watch as these little balls, and you've seen them before. It's magic missile. 5 of them appear up in the air, and then you watch as he begins to paint them different, and they catch fire, and then fling at the thing directly in front of him, which is the coolest thing in the entire world. And I'm in love with it. He casts a fire magic missile.
Pretty cool.
He doesn't have to roll a hit. What's wrong with me? He just rolls.
Let's just hit. Just roll damage.
Yeah, that's my goal. He says, this thing is weak to fire! So, plus 5. So we're going to do...
Is it
5.
bad that my initial thoughts? Fifth element. Who has fire? I don't have fire. We need fire. Like, and he's looking at the stone.
5, 10, 16 points of fire damage. Okay.
Coben, my man. I ain't got no fire.
Come in. I ain't got no fire. Okay. So he's gonna cast that, and he's gonna go. Ah! And as this thing gets ready, you see it crackles and the thing will slither away from him. Grim will slither away from him. Clear's just gonna go, and his bonus action, he's gonna drink a potion. So that is his turn. Orin, your go.
Slithered away, so like it's not dead. Or...
No, you can see it like still like the part of it moving along the ground, about to like suck into the thing went into the ground. Okay.
Well,
It's 12. That's 12 points of healing, clearing. 12 points of healing.
Thing out of here. 25 feet away. And I'm 40 up, so I gotta come down about 10 feet. So I fly down 10 feet. And I'm going to take 2 shots at the redhead.
Her? Okay, yeah.
Well, I'm going to try to anyway. So, first one is a 20 total.
20 total?
Yep.
Okay. That is gonna hit. Yeah.
Wait.
Your vision sort of goes blurry, but you just managed to adjust.
So that is 10 plus 5. So 15 radiant damage.
Nice.
And then the second one, 12.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's going to miss.
That misses. Yeah. I'm gonna go for my roll, but yeah, it already misses. So.
And then I'll just fly 10 feet back up. So I'll go back up to 40.
Okay, you are up there. Meanwhilest, Brapsy.
Hi.
Oh, hey. You monster. Jealous.
Somebody help me know what to do.
You should go bear and maul some stuff.
Yeah, you got low HP, I think, so you should, because you took some big hits. I would turn into a bear and go eat the redhead or eat Cal or.
I feel bad eating cow, so I'm gonna go nibble. Nibble, nibble, nibble.
Okay, you're turning into a bear though, so I'll get your bear figurine.
Da.
Da 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 da. Even though it makes your bear look little, I'm just gonna put the one bear on there like that.
That is a. That's a
Little bear, too little.
9.
9 misses.
Figured. And then I'm assuming that's a 19. But let me double.
I'm just a baby bear this time.
Oh, 19 was my
19 to hit.
cause. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Okay.
As the claws
That
like
is a 13.
13 points of damage.
13 slashy stabs with daggies.
Okay. Cool. All right, so that's your turn.
Rawr. I
Alright.
give a roar and then I turn back to my friends and do a little chuff.
Cool. So you go ahead and as you cut into it, you like feel like jelly through your claws as you cut through this thing. But yeah, is what it is. And we're gonna put you at the next person, Mitnir.
So DC 15.
DC 15.
Dex,
What?
I think, right?
Dex failure.
So he takes 6 points of lightning damage.
Suck it.
Actually, a good roll. And then I will swivel around and swipe.
Okay. Make
Please
your attack.
Better rolls. It's a 13.
13. Does not hit.
Didn't think so. And wow, a 10.
A 10.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Good lord.
Yeah, that's not the best.
BRB.
Steady.
All right, so
Do better than that.
I've rolled multiple below 5.
Yeah, that's pretty low. Your computer hates you.
so Rapsy and Mitnir are in close combat with people. I guess I will go. Five, and I will flank this person.
Okay.
And I will do Green Flame Blade.
Okay.
I think I get advantage because that was a 12. Oops. That was
12.
an 18 to hit.
Oh yeah. 18 to hit. Does not hit.
Well, fuck you.
You go to swing and you just feel dizzy all of a sudden as your blade comes down. And the next thing you know, you realize you're like a full foot away from where you needed to be swinging.
I will bonus action inspire Orin and say, "Come on, somebody's got to hit these motherfuckers."
As you miss with the attack, it says,
You're falling under the influence.
comes out of the mouth of this previously Irish girl.
You seem the type to be delicious.
And Pseudopod is going to at you, Seti.
It's like a reaction, or is it their
Oh, it's its turn.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's fucked up, man.
That is a. Hold up, sorry. That is a 20 to hit.
Hang on, I'm checking if I have any shields left. Shield doesn't hit.
Well, and as you just dodge away from it, goes. Oh wait, were you confused too?
Oh yeah, I was. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. We'll just say that that's why you missed on your turn.
Okay.
But you can make a wisdom saving throw next turn to get rid of it because you actually didn't actually get any effects of it yet. But that's my bad too. I should have reminded you.
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, the other one is going to whip out and hit Mitnir. Hopefully. That's not going to hit him. Oh, that's really not going to hit him. That's 10 to hit.
No.
So it swings at they swing at you, and then this one's going to just.
Mitnir and Cal are just over there.
Cal's gonna just whip away. He's just gonna fall into the ground. He's gonna say, "You really look like the kind I'd really like to murder. Looking forward to it." As it passes away, you can see all these like mixed and mingled voices start pulling out of its mouth. Okay. You get an attack of opportunity, Miller.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Hit it.
With a 12.
My God, man.
Oh, sir.
I've had one net 20. Almost everything else has been below 5.
Well, lucky for you guys, I've been rolling really low to hit you. So
You say that, and I still got the big ouchies.
You've been rolling high on the damage, son.
actually, I've been rolling middling on the damage.
Jesus.
Yeah, this thing is just dangerous as fuck. You guys are the ones who kept going.
We had no way out, son.
Mhm.
This is our only way to go.
There's rules. One day you will know the rules. I'll tell you them. And it says, "Come, come, come." Clear's like, "Which one of you is real? Which one isn't?"
Shoot the redhead.
All right, I'm gonna see if he hears you in time with honestly just a D100, and then see if he can throw something. All right. Fucking 72. He definitely hears you in the split seconds. Perfect. So we're gonna do a Cleary. We're gonna do a Cleary. Cleary's gonna throw another flaming magic missile because who doesn't? He loves his magic missile. So he casts a fire magic missile, which can suck a butt, by the way, because it's the coolest spell ever. And he's gonna do 4, 6, 9, 12, 16, 19 points of damage. What up?
That was better than his first one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was better than this first one. And just goes, "Oh, you are picking a fight." As that last one breaks apart and starts slithering down into the ground. "Do you want to kill us? Did we do anything? Rim did not think he did wrong." It's currently not visible, but it is Orin's turn.
Awesome. Let me see here. Got nothing there. Got no potions left. Oh, wait, I do. I could have a potion. I will grab one of the potion patches off my robe.
Okay, so you grab that. As you open it up, 4 regular potions come out of the pocket. And since you're flying and weren't expecting this, make a dexterity check. Or slide a hand if you want to see if you can, how many you can grab before they fall out.
They're both +4, so we'll see. Oh,
I'm just wings in
7.
air.
You roll a 7, you get 1. And you guys watch as 3 potion bottles on the ground.
Sounds about right. And then I'll just drink that potion. It says the regular one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, 2d4 + 2.
It's only 150 gold, guys. It's fine.
7, so 9.
So that was your turn? Or are you moving
Yes.
somewhere?
Nope.
Okay.
I assume taking the patch off was an action.
Yeah.
Where's the robe?
And if it wasn't, then it was your action to drink the potion. Doing both was definitely your turn.
Yeah, use an action to detach one of the patches. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay, so yeah. So you guys watch as there's like a sudden little flash of red light from where Orin's flying, and then like you see 3 red potion bottles onto the ground and just begin to like sizzle on the acid. Brapsy, you're a bear.
Just runs over and starts going off the ground.
You guys like my roars? I've been practicing.
That's better. All right. So, are you just gonna like sort of like sniff around as a bear? Hey, what's up? Because you don't see an enemy right now. So, what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm using my keen senses of.
You smell a lot of sulfur.
Okay.
But I'll say that you're probably just gonna ready an attack action if something comes within range. Or would you like to position yourself?
I don't know.
All right. Fair enough. Okay, that is going to put us at our big old best friend in the whole world's turn, Mitnir.
Yeah, I guess I just ready an attack because there's nothing else I can do.
Okay, sounds fair. With that, Seti, it is your turn, and you guys can hear from the walls.
Do I see anything?
No. Just coming from all directions.
Okay.
Just all these different voices that are just like sound aggravated or in pain.
Well, who needs healing real bad?
I mean, I would if I wasn't a bear.
Cleary, maybe?
Cleary.
I have 1 potion left I can give to somebody.
Well, he's a bit far for that.
Yeah. I'm just going to try to get into a more central location. Like 30. And actually I don't have to go around Brapsy, do I?
And
That's like
Dropsy,
basically
you
the
have a
same.
greater healing potion still, just so you know.
I do remember this.
I'm
I
just-
did not remember this before I bared, but I do remember it now.
I'm just gonna ready my Eldritch Blast, I guess, as soon as I see something.
Okay. Fair enough. Everybody's got some stuff readied. Alright.
Bonus action. Hold up. Bonus action. Inspire What we got here?
Wait, doesn't she have to roll something on her turn?
Oh, I'm still confused. Saving throw, right?
Can't forget that twice.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 20 on my saving throw.
What saving throw?
For confusion.
Oh
Confused
yeah,
turn.
you're supposed to be confused.
Yeah.
Yeah. The starting your turn still does happen though. So
Okay, so
roll D10 for what happens to it.
D10.
What'd you roll? You have to
It's 3.
3. Doesn't move or take actions this turn.
Okay. But I still get my save?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm good.
Okay, let's see here.
That's me.
Hmm. Hey, make me maybe a strength check, Seti. So you feel some force come over you.
Strength check, huh? That's a 4.
4?
I'd just like to see something
You hear
above
it
10.
scream. You hear it scream, and you get tossed into the acid.
Ow!
Ah!
As you feel like you don't feel anything grab you, but you feel like a force take you and just from your core and just chuck you into the lava. And this thing will slide out of the wall over. Where do I want to put him? Ooh, he's gonna pull over right here and get both of your guys' slashes, and it's also gonna attack both of you. That's done. Meanwhile, I'm gonna have you make me a. Well, actually, you're just gonna take the damage instantly as you land in the acid. So that is 9 points of acid damage.
17 to hit.
17 to hit. Does hit.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Oh man, this thing, it looks like you guys have carved it up so much. You see these tentacly things that are like placed on the bottom of it, just seem to be like dripping ooze out from its body where they had been severed before. It appears that these tendrils were perhaps what he was using as simulacrum. You guys have severed a lot of those. So then also I believe we get an attack from the bear.
Yeah.
Don't I get to attack because I have multi?
Well, actually, no. I guess you could do your full attack thing. Yeah, you
'cause
do.
Your
Yeah,
attack action is
you
2
prepared your
strikes.
attack action. So
Oh, do I get another swing?
yeah, you do.
Oh, shit.
That's,
I thought we just got the one.
Math 12 and a 22.
Why do you have a 22? Oh, they're
Because
two.
I
Oh, there's
rolled
two.
both 20s at the same time, so I didn't have to click the
The
buttons too
22
many
hits.
times.
The 22 hits. So
My
roll
other
your
one was a
flat.
15.
Misses.
Um,
I roll a d8 plus 4, I believe, for your bite attack.
and it's a d6.
Oh, the claw. 9.
9.
9 points of damage. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, that is going to put us as it goes. Please don't hurt me. You see a little girl's face appear in the flesh of it. Please, I'm just a poor little girl. And then
I wish
is
I
going
could
to attack
talk.
you guys. Is going to attack you, Bropsy, with a.
Can I roar in bear and maybe it understands me in bear?
That is a. You can try. It's a 22 to hit you, Mitnir, and a 17
Oh, yeah,
or
that
sorry,
hits.
18 to hit you.
That
Bropsy.
hits. That hits the
Oh,
bear.
a what to hit me?
18.
18. My armor class is 18.
So
No, your armor's
it's up in there. So,
Oh, right, because bear.
Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Heck.
12. That was a low one.
Well, Rhapsody's gonna
That's 20 points
try.
of 20 points total of total damage, and I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yours is
my wisdom saving throw is 18.
18.
Yeah,
You just succeed.
nice.
Um,
How much damage?
you took, what did I say?
20, I think.
It's 20
20.
something.
Jesus fucking Christ, this hurts.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna roar and bear that we don't want to fight you. If you want to just be a little girl and be our friend, just be our friend.
Yeah, no, see, it doesn't respond to you because it's attacking.
Okay.
So it's 18, and then, oh god. So 18 points of bludgeoning damage reduced by half to 9 points
No,
of
it's not
bludgeoning
reduced
damage.
by half.
I thought you were raging.
It ends when I can't hit anything. You had no enemies on the field.
Hit yourself or
It doesn't count to hit yourself.
Oh, that sucks. I feel so bad about that.
hit a
No.
wall.
Cal
You could have
attacked
used your
before he left, so you're fine.
Yeah, you're fine. You receive damage.
Did I?
Yeah.
They don't even have to hit
thought-
you. If they attack you,
If they
you're
attack
good.
you. Yeah.
You don't have to hit.
So-
Something has to attack you, or you have to attack something.
You know what you have done every turn.
Are taking damage. So I guess I did attack. So okay.
Yeah, and it's attacking you.
Yeah.
So
No,
you're
we're
good.
good. We're good.
So 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 10 points of psychic damage.
So 19 total.
Yes. Which is reduced from the
Right.
27 that it was.
I didn't think about him leaving and getting the
Yeah,
attack
yeah, yeah.
left.
All right. So that's its whole turn. But it's gonna sit there, and the little girl's gonna start. No. You can see like bodies like moving in and out, and they become more and more detailed the more they move out from its mass. But while floating inside, they just look like ghosts of faces. It is now Cleary's turn. Cleary's gonna say, oh, "Shit, it's a fucking what?" Is he gonna shoot his fireballs again?
Magic missiles.
His flaming missiles, which is so fucking dope. Just can't get enough of it. That is 5, 6.
I'm just gonna say Cleary needs to work on his choice of friends.
Why's that?
Because he was surrounded by slime people.
Wow, this thing's looking rough though, up there. So that's gonna put us at Orin's turn. Orin's turn.
I am going to fly down towards Seti. My full 40, which will get me to ground level, and then I will dash for another 40 to pick her up out of the acid and plop her down right near Cleary.
Okay. Make me a strength check.
Cool, because my rolls have been going so well. 14.
14. You do successfully pull her out of the acid. And you're pulling her over to Cleary.
Yeah, just right in front of Cleary here.
Okay.
That's fine. There you go.
She will still take damage on the start of her turn for the acid that is on her. Because you don't have enough actions, I think, left to brush it off to get rid of the acid. I think it takes an action to get rid of acid.
No, I had to use my action to get there.
Yeah, to get her out. Yeah. So you're
Non-armor clothing isn't looking so hot.
No, it's not looking great at all.
What clothing?
So that
Yeah,
was.
Rouge is naked now. Me?
Mm-hmm.
Ah. So the bear cub sounds like, right?
Works for me.
Sure.
Dropsy turns into a bear cub.
That's a miss.
11. Figured that was a miss. Wait. Can I move over here to flank?
Sure, but not. You can do that after your first attack, which is already missed.
That's 18.
That will hit.
Or that 18, okay.
God, we are
So
rolling so poopy today. So many single digits. Crazy.
here's another one. I do a whopping 9.
9 points of
And I'm
damage.
gonna get dead on the last hit I take. Last? Next.
All right. So
Keep
that
in mind,
was
Bropsy,
your turn.
as a bonus action while in bear form, you can expend a spell slot and heal yourself for 1d8 plus something. 1d8.
Yep, you
Yeah,
can heal
just
yourself in that
1d8 per spell level of
Is that the
spell.
same as just using cure wounds on me? I might
It's
do that.
Just 1d8, there's no plus to it.
All right.
Oh.
Mid-tier, it's your attack.
All right,
But
so
it's-
dex save.
1d8 per spell slot. So if it's a
Success.
second level spell, then
mean-
it's 2d8.
It
That's
takes half a 3, so 1.
Yep.
Lightning damage. And then I will swing.
Wait, can I?
Make your
Mine is so
All right, so
small.
an 18.
hits.
Wait, do
That
I
one.
do I get a chance to use one of my spell slots for that? Because I like being
Or
a
you can
bear.
heal yourself.
Yeah, it's your
what do you-
bonus action, so
What do you?
So I was
So
just saying because they're already doing mid-near.
that's fine.
That's a whopping. Are you kidding? Oh, that's a 7. I thought that was a 1.
13 points of slashing damage for
Okay.
that. And then, come on, digital dice, be
So
nice.
I'm at a 21.
27 for the second one
to hit.
for swinging.
Mm.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah, 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. All right. This thing is like just. Please, please. Little girl, just like, and all these things are just screaming, just begging, please, don't kill Grim. So me.
Hi, cat.
All this stuff is coming to the surface, and moving and churning around inside of it. It is still up though. Seti, you're going to take 12 points of acid damage. You're muted if you're talking. You're muted, babe.
Okay, no, we're good. I got the damage. Oh, wait.
Okay. Okay, it is your turn.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna have to bonus action take a potion.
bonus action, what?
To take a potion.
Mhm.
I'm gonna have
If
to
you're
do
giving it
that.
to yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Sorry, Cleary. 4. Oh, those are a bunch of ones.
Hey, that's like how mine went.
Alright. Okay. So I'm up. The monster's all the way over there, but knowing it, it will probably bamf into the walls and come at us anyway. So I'm going to be like, thanks, Oren. Hang in there, Cleary. And I'm just gonna run over to the bridge. And I'm gonna hop to Eldritch Boss. Over that way.
Because you're not going to take any time to get the acid off of you. Gotcha.
Oh, I thought. Okay, well.
No, you got acid on you. You're still burning.
Okay, no, then I'll use my action to prestidigitate the acid away.
Okay.
That's a good roll,
You are
too.
acid free since 93.
That's it. I'm done.
Okay. So this thing is you will fucking die. Teleports. And it is going to throw one at Seti and one at Orin.
Right on.
That's a natural 19 plus 7 is a 26 to hit. Orin,
Yeah.
Seti, as a natural 1. Fucking hell. Ooh, that's big. That's 19 points of bludgeoning damage. And 8 points of psychic.
Cool. I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious. So as you fall unconscious, you watch as delicious. Let me go. And you see as it starts to shudder, it begins to like act like it's going to move away, but it can't. And you see it shuddering and like angry faces all throughout it. And it swings one. Oh no, it's done. Actually, it's done. You can see that it's shuddering there, like almost whimpering, like let me leave. That was its turn. Cleary is in a state of panic and has used all of his third level spells. Cleary. So what do you got in this department?
He throws a coin at it.
Oh man, he is. Yeah, all right. Nope. He's gonna do a scorching ray magic missile with a 4 count. So still fire damage. God, I love this dude. Such a fucking cool ability. That's 4, 8, 10, 11 points of damage. He's looking like he's just sitting there sizzling there on the ground. That's going to put us at Orin, make a death save.
12.
Success. Ropsy,
What?
you are over here. It is your turn.
Oh, my turn. Okay. Wait, how far can Bear go? 40 feet. So.
40.
Okay. We are flank.
Now he's
That
unconscious.
was me.
Oh, so I stay here and we flank?
Sure.
Works for me.
They make your deck rolls.
The first one would be 16 plus 6, 24. And that's for
Yeah, it hits.
D8 plus 4. That's a 11. And for a nibble.
Okay.
And then I want to give him a slippy slap. That's a nat 20.
Okay.
I give a nat 20 fingy.
So that's 2d6 plus whatever.
Wait, it's 2d6 plus 4. So would that be 4d6 plus 4? Or would that...
Probably 2d6 plus 4?
It's normally 2d6 plus 4. Is it double the d6s or is it double the whole thing?
Double the
Double the
d6.
d6s.
Okay, so 4d6 plus 4. That becomes 17.
17
I
points
give
of
it a
damage.
good slap.
It's just like barely holding itself together.
Good.
Right near.
I go,
Bring myself all the way down here. Dex DC.
Success.
So it takes 2 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
I was kind of hoping that would just make it like.
Mm-hmm.
And then swing. That is a 15, so that's not a hit.
No,
And a 26, that hits.
that hits.
For 14 points of damage.
How do you want to do this?
Just like starts cutting through it and just keeps cutting. Like even as the pile like starts sinking down, he still just like
Yeah,
strikes
so
back and forth through
As
it.
he begins cutting, like twisting the sword almost into like this little whirlwind, just spin around, cut again and again and again. You watch his body start standing up and they just getting lopped in half or their heads cut off or split in twain. Just keep reaching out, just like, Grim, why? Just constantly pulling out of this thing. And as it finally you see Mitnir just like electricity shooting out of his mouth as he huffs, and this thing just they're spasming on the ground, just lifting. Why? And then there's a moment. All of them are swinging. Oren, you watch begins to slow down and it stops. You look at your hand and you see a pulse of this fracture move up your arm. You feel cold. Everybody's frozen. What do you do? You hear the sound of hooves.
Oh, that thing's coming. Are my wings still out, or?
You're on the ground. You're barely conscious. So your wings are not out because you fell unconscious. But you are barely conscious on the ground. You come to consciousness in this moment, laying there as this thing's being hacked apart. You open your eyes dimly and you can see something, and you can hear something moving. Do you stay still, or what do you do?
Probably try to speak out and say, "It's coming."
Make me a performance check.
Performance? Ooh.
I don't know. It's like, I want to see if you can actually get like a good noise out in your state.
+1. 16?
Yeah, see. It's coming. Comes out of Oren's mouth, and you hear the thing stop. The hooves. And then you look and you can see something moves. You can see its hair floating up. The same creature. Its horns twisting. It looks more powerful here than where you'd seen before. Begins moving freakishly quick, twisting in and out between the bodies of your comrades who are still frozen in their place. And he goes, testing each one, and then it goes and it looks onto the still twisting and writhing thing on the floor. Please, leave me. And you see as it touches, a fracture fizzles across it, similar to the fracture that you saw twisting across your own arm. And you watch as it begins to spasm on the floor, and just undulates there more and more and more. It then turns and it looks at you for a second and goes, what do you do?
Try to raise a hand and blast it.
Okay. Make your attack roll with disadvantage.
And we all unfreeze
the bitter sweet
Oren's
end.
like flattened body.
Didn't think I could roll lower than a 10, but I did. It's a natural 1 for an 8.
So this thing, as you go, you shoot the laser at, and you see it's like right in your face. Like there's just the breath. In a breath, it was right in your face, and it goes. And the last thing you see is as its hand comes down on you.
Right on.
And yeah. So in a flash, you're chopping, and there's a burst of light and this sort of like shudder throughout the area. As you take that last slash, you see two things right away. One, you see a floating orb, cascading, like breaking glass inside of it, green, and sort of like twisting energy pulsing inside of it. And laying on the ground, you see a rent body of Oren. Blood streaked all across his body that wasn't there before. And he is not breathing.
Who has a potion? Somebody! Who has stuff?
I'll toss one out. You said as you run past, I assume.
Yes. So he just runs over and pours one down his throat.
Okay, you pour a potion down his throat. Nothing happens.
Fuck, I try resuscitation? Like,
That boy dead.
I don't know what to do.
There's just a moment of silence. You guys are sitting there. Cleary just turns over. He looks. He sees the body. He wasn't dead before. What?
What happened? Did anybody see what happened?
Beeling, go ahead and roll me a d20.
You mean Orin?
Yeah. No. Orin, sure.
The guy rolls a die.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
I rolled a 14 medicine check.
So this is your beyond death failure. So this is. Just go ahead and every like 6 seconds, give me another one.
We need Grim.
Let me know if you reach 3 death saves first or 3 success saves first. But as far as they can tell, you're dead and you can't be revived otherwise.
Okay.
I don't have any way to stop him from being more dead.
Yeah, we need the Grim. Fuck, we need the Grim. Hang on.
As you guys look around, the terrain looks different. There's still a bridge where there was a bridge. The acid's gone. On the right side, it's just completely gone. It's an empty pit inside. Would you roll? Or have you rolled yet?
No? You want me to roll again?
I don't have anything. I don't have
7.
anything.
That's a second failure.
All right. We need to get out of here. We need to find the real Grim, and we need to get to the real Cal and get that cauldron, because we have all the salt. We just need the cauldron. So it's going to be fine.
Give me one more.
All right. Here we go, guys.
Rapsy Bear will lift his body.
That's a 3.
That's 3.
Jesus.
Rapsy Bear is carrying
Was meant to be.
Orange.
It was. So you see that his something even beyond, like you could still see this light in his body, but there's a few flickers, and then
be
the
with
light.
my daddy, y'all.
All right.
Oh my god, we
I-
definitely need to do that now.
I don't know if we're prepared for the dark end.
That he helps sit him like over Brapsy's back. Going to be fine.
bright light.
Does anybody know the vivification spell?
No, not yet. But we have salt, and we have a cauldron that uses salt to revive people. So as long as we can get out of here and get to the cauldron, we'll be okay. But we have to get out of here. So is everybody else okay to move and to leave?
Can we do something about? Do we need to keep his body from decaying?
Well,
That would
Grim
be
can
good.
do that, but we don't have Grim with us. So we just have to go find Grim and get out of here.
Okay. All right. Well, look, I'd like to find Cal and the rest of my companions as well.
Of course,
They're
of
still
course, of course. Well, in this room, do we see any exits or
Well, you
things
notice a few things.
that we haven't?
Notice that this entire pool on the right is not an acid pit at all,
Okay, yeah.
but is actually just a conglomerate of sacks filled with people.
Like egg
And-
sacs.
They look like egg sacs almost, but they're like more undulating, more fluid, and they seem to be slowly draining.
Do we recognize any of the people?
Oh yeah, Grim's the freshest looking one.
Oh, perfect.
And then-
There he is, right there. Go over and try to get Grim out.
So he's unconscious.
Of course. Yeah.
He's legit unconscious. Like his state is incapacitated.
Shit.
Does anybody have any more potions?
I'm out. That was my
I
last
can
one.
toss the necklace to Seppi.
I can't use it, but you can
You have to use it.
You can use a bead on
Needs
him.
a-
Wait, I have to use it?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, it has to be a druid.
Yeah.
Okay, I unbear gently so that Beelan doesn't fall.
Keep in mind, you can take patches off my robe because it doesn't require attunement.
Yeah.
Are
There's
there
still
more
a potion
healing
patch
potions?
there.
You can see that there's a missing potion.
I
Like
do
that.
also have a potion that you could take off of me.
Oh, well, that's what I asked. If
Two
anybody has
potion
potions.
patches. I
I believe
already
you
used
can't
one.
retrieve the potion because it is transformed with everything else when she transformed into a bear.
Is it real? Oh my god.
Otherwise, we would have to explain why you have all of these things and where they would go.
I have a satchel of carrying shit as a bear.
Yeah, if that's the case, then the bag of holding needs to be on somebody else so that they can access it when she's a bear.
In the future, yeah.
Yeah.
Wild shape, everything turns into what you are.
Yeah.
You are. It all becomes fur.
Okay.
Anyways,
So,
Annoying.
Like I was saying.
fucking potion patch. Pour a potion into.
look at that. There's 4 whole regular potions.
Okay, pour one of those into Grim's mouth. See if we can get him up.
Grim just goes, why do you hurt Grim like this?
Ah.
I will fight you, crazy
Grim,
redhead.
Grim,
Ah.
Grim,
Grim, will
Grim,
tear off your
it's
head.
me, Grim,
Where are you, blue man?
Grim, it's me, it's Seti. It's fine. We've saved you. Oh boy. All right, get it out. There.
He was breathing slime.
Yeah, it didn't look very good at all. It looked
It
really
is
nasty.
like the worst version
Hey.
of noodle soup.
Roxy's legit gonna
Grim.
roar to get him to shut up.
Grim,
Ah.
Orin is dead. We need you to do your thing to keep him.
Do not die, Oren. And I guess he will cast Gentle Repose if he has such a thing.
I think he has spare the dying or something. I don't know. He has something.
If he has Gentle Repose, then he can use that. That'll stop him from decomposing.
Yeah.
He
Yes.
has what's it called? Am I looking at the right guy? Yes. Yeah,
If he has
gentle
spare the dying.
repose.
Okay.
Yeah, so he'll cast Gentle Repose to keep your body from decaying.
All right.
So you see as he says, "Ugh, I'm too tired for this." As he gestures his hand and wiggles his little fingers over, you watch as little spores begin to grow all over his body, one after the next, just like pulse, like boop, 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 until it gets like around his head, and then sort of just creates this little crown of them, and his skin looks like pale blue. This will keep him. The mushrooms will keep him alive.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And I'm just looking through the rest of the bodies here to find like Cal and anybody else that
Oh
might
yeah.
be coming.
If you search the bodies, you find everybody that you have met so far.
All right.
And about 3 other people.
I'll use because we have 3 more potions left. So one for Cal,
Okay.
one for the redhead, and one for the girl.
Sure.
And we'll get those people up
Okay.
and just be like, look, if anybody has any potions left, we can get the rest of these people up. Otherwise, we need to carry them. We're trying to leave. We're getting out of here. It's
they're like-
urgent. We have to
As
go.
you get them up, you're like, I had a dream about you. Have we
Grim
met
has
before?
2 greater potions of healing, by the way.
You do?
Grim does.
Grim does. Okay.
Grim holds on to his potions because he does. And then, so yeah, you guys are in that room.
okay.
Is that
He also
crystal?
has a 3rd level spell slot, so he can cure wound somebody if he needs to.
There is in fact a orb just hovering there in the air where you killed the boss, and the boss's body's gone completely.
I'm gonna just take the orb and like
Oh, we were warned about orbs. Okay, yeah.
You
Anything else in this room?
can make me an investigation check.
Somebody can roll it
16?
for me.
16. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll me. Where's this thing? Okay. D100.
Okay. Oh, 21.
21.
even on the D100 that's low.
Okay. Make me another one.
37.
Cannot get over these rolls tonight.
They're real bad. They're so bad. It's like the
Their
worst game of D&D I've
algorithms
ever had.
worked.
Everyone, do we need to clear our cookies? Is that a thing?
Nice. Okay, so you find as you were searching around, you find that where the statue was, there never was a statue there. There was a small hovel behind it, and it's not trapped or locked. Instead, you open it and you find a small chest containing. I mean, it's a very neatly made chest within this coffer. As you open it up, you see inside a immaculately pristine-looking shield.
Okay.
And you also see a small box.
Okay. Those just go
And,
straight into the bag.
and you see a pile of what looks like a mixture of gold and platinum pieces.
Okay.
That of which these two other items are resting, and that is what's in this chest.
Okay. Empty it all out. And get moving.
Okay.
How much money?
Well, you'll find out when you get out and count it.
Well, let's see. When there's 4 of us to split it amongst. The other one's dead. Hey, we can empty his gold pouch. He doesn't need it.
No. Rude.
There ain't much in there. I spent it all.
Okay.
Roxy would also maul you for attempting that.
So, Orin is on Bropsy. We have Cal up, the 2 ladies up, I think, and what,
They
two
can
or
carry the
three,
other people.
2 or 3 other people? Yeah. So I think, but with Mitnir's help, and we can.
I was gonna say I could probably just carry the 2, like one
Yes.
medium and a small, probably.
Yeah, I
Just
should have
like-
woken up the biggest people.
Okay.
It depends on what
So-
they are.
Yeah.
You guys are there, and you have pretty much revived everybody with a few bit of spells that.
Yeah, and we'll carry.
Oh yeah,
anybody
we didn't
else.
ever take a break. I'm so sorry, guys.
I mean, I got up during the combat. It's all right.
Too late now. We're
Yeah,
almost
we
done.
only got 10 minutes left, so let's just
Yeah.
power through.
Okay, so that is your guys' loot.
All right.
You are sitting there with everybody has been released from their little sacks and.
Okay. So no exits in this area. We're gonna go back to where we came.
Yep.
If Grim
You
wants
alright?
to heal me before we go, that would be awesome.
Good. He's got a level 3 spell. So he can do level 3 cure wounds. I'll roll it here. For 16.
Doubles how much I had. So
And I mean, he could give you a greater healing potion. He has 2.
if we end up in combat again, we're gonna need those.
Oh,
Yep.
sorry. There's one more thing in the thing. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. There is a key
Key. Okay.
in the chest. I can't believe I forgot to write down that there was a key in there. That was like the only thing that was actually important.
Do we? Yeah. Is there anything around that looks like it would require a key?
No. After much investigation, you did not see anything like that, but you have a
Alright.
key. It looks like it's made out of some sort of really dark colored metal.
Mhm.
It is dense, it is heavy, and it has a green gemstone that is crudely. So basically, it's a key, and then it comes down and it twists around like what looks like this crude
Okay.
green and gemstone. Yeah. So, you guys
we take our
walk
unconscious people.
back. As you take the bodies of those you have to carry, you trudge up the hill. You guys are feeling exhausted.
Mhm.
And as you go up this little hill, like it feels like almost forever, and then you come back down to the other side. You see that the opening where the door was, and as you come into that rise, you find yourself. Hold on, I'll zoom out real quick. You find yourselves coming out here. Bottom
Oh,
right
Back at
hand
the
corner of the
entrance.
Good job finding the shortcut, whoever was leading.
Oh yeah, look at that. We're back at the start. Oh,
And as you guys come limping through, you see as you finally enter, you all come into this space, turn around, the way you came from is gone. and there are about 30 people standing around you.
Oh shit.
And they sit, and you see some people go, "Fuck! Fuck!" And you hear just like
Medical
a whole
attention,
lot of people
please.
just get really upset for a moment. I'm like, oh, shit! You know how much I paid to get down here? Fucking hell!
None
Just
of you
bad-
had money on us coming back? What is wrong with you? You could have made a fortune.
What?
They were wagering against us being alive.
No, as they stand there, they look around and they're just like, "Do you know how much money I paid to get into that fucking dove? They said that this one was a long-lasting ruin. Fucking gone, just like that."
Wasn't worth it.
Scoffs at you guys who look all like wounded and shit, and begins heading towards the exit.
Does anybody know how to revive people?
And it was our right to loot it anyway.
Make me a persuasion check with yours. Anybody know how to revive people?
21?
21. As you say that, you watch as a younger looking woman runs over, and she's got heavy plate on and like a pristine looking white dress underneath the armor. And then you can see like she has like perfectly done up hair, and she looks incredibly fancy. And as she walks up, sort of daintily, she says, "I'm sorry, dear, do you need a healer?"
Yeah, well, our friend is he's dead, and we...
"Oh, darling, oh no. Well, I won't do it for free. I am in need of the demon, so 1,000 gold, and I can get you right away."
Can I roar at her for intimidation?
Okay, roars a bear and roll intimidation.
So add a +1 to your roll.
Please, for the love of God.
It's gonna be a 2.
I hate you.
Wow!
So as you roared her, you go, "Mmm," she goes, "Tut tut, pink bear, shut."
I only have 900 gold.
I'm so
I-
tempted to smack
I
her.
will
if it
hand
wouldn't-
her 500 and go, you get the rest after he's back standing.
Very well. I'm glad you're doing business with you. And then she takes out a large diamond. She goes down, she says, "Oh." And you guys watch. Anybody who's got decent enough perception sees her switch it for a much smaller diamond. As she serves the body. And then she begins chanting, and there's this pulse of holy light, and you see, like, you guys feel this warmth fill the area around you. Orin,
Mm.
you found yourself swallowed in darkness. You feel yourself falling, and then suddenly something catches you. Warmth. You open your eyes and you find yourself looking out on a vast expanse into the distance. You see beautiful cascading hills, a sun in the distance, bright, shining, familiar. And you hear behind you, "Owen, my boy, welcome home." You turn and you see that he has the same sort of fracture around his side. And you sit up, look around, and you're sitting on the couch at the end of his bed, looking into this open, it looks like a cathedral, but it opens out into the world beyond. You see stained glass windows going up on all sides with depictions of who knows what. Your eyes can't even adjust to the brightness all around you. Columns in each direction, and this sort of like octagonal room. Paintings on the ceiling and gorgeous alabaster everywhere. Well, that didn't go so well.
No, that creature got me.
Yes. I didn't expect to see you this way, my son. You see, he looks a little bit weak.
How are you holding up?
I'm doing fine. When I called for you, I didn't expect you to visit me via death. But you feel something I sense you won't be here for very long. So, to talk, when you get the chance, I would like you to return here, but not for this. Don't worry, son. Sorry, it's been dire straits. Because I need time to properly give you my blessing. Travel here. And that thing that they collected won't have its time to claw its way into you.
You mean the creature?
Creatures, but looks like we're both influenced by that now. And that thing is the worry. But I want to give you strength. These invasions on our realm. He just looks off into the distance. She's coming for you. Sorry. We'll have to talk about this again some other time. I'll visit you. Probably tonight. You feel strong.
Well, I'll be waiting, I guess.
Hopefully I might be up to teaching you a bit more. Be careful with him. He's my son. And you feel a warm hand touch your shoulder. You worry too much. And you feel something lifted away. And you blink open and you look at the faces and sweat and dirt and grime of your comrades.
Oh, thank God.
You had to sleep the whole way out?
Thank you.
We got out, did we?
Yep, we're
I
out.
didn't pay her the rest of the money too.
So yeah, Orin, as you look at them, you can see that your chest is deeply scarred, but seems to be slowly healing with the magical aid of those around you. You see this incredibly proper-looking human woman with blonde hair just twisted up into this ridiculous hairstyle. Just, oh, very well. He's alive.
I think
Okay.
as I
Yeah, I hand her the rest.
come back to life, all my runes and stuff start glowing again.
Oh yeah, so she had that off of you. Your chest just guys just watch like light just come back into it. It's like that fucking just everybody looks and just like, oh wow, his hair starts like rising up. It's like a Super Saiyan getting up, or it's also like Hercules from the cartoon when he like becomes a god.
I was thinking
and
about
just, like-
Tony Stark when the heart starts working again.
Oh yeah,
my
the heart.
eyes open and these two beams
Yeah,
of light shoot out of them.
And I went with the whole like a car starting.
Sit down and you can see his hair just. He's just like alive,
Oh,
just like that.
yeah. Oh, God.
But as you sit up, Orin, you do see this sort of glass turning over, go across your legs, and you feel a shiver run down to your toes, and they go numb for a minute.
Look at my hand. Do I see the fracture?
It doesn't seem to be present at the moment.
Okay.
So you see, you're surrounded by people. They're all over the place.
You feeling okay?
I'll try and get up to my feet.
You can stand as much as any other person who just died.
Oh, and hey, does anybody know any of these other unconscious people? Because,
Yeah, so there's people going around administering healing, collecting money from doing healing.
A lucrative business.
Thieves, all of you. No, I'm kidding.
Absolutely, thieves.
no saints, that's for sure. Wow. So I look over at Cleary and Cal, and I'm like, so that's true then. You guys, you came in to rescue us?
Oh yes, I suppose we did. Yes, we came for you, and you getting a proper look at it now. He looks really like ratty from all the damage that he took from that thing. He was almost dead too. See, his clothes are ripped, and he's just standing there. But you still see this thing dancing around. And he's like, "Stop, having a conversation."
I'm really sorry you guys got caught up in all that. If I'd known I was going to be gone for 2 months, I would have taken care of some business first.
The pale skinned girl,
food.
sort of moonlight colored girl, sits there, and hair just like glowing as well, just very dimly. She says, "I feel as though I had a dream about some of you. Have we met before?"
Sort of. There was like a slime version of you that tried to kill us all.
Is this the one that has the pink hair?
Mhm.
Just be like, I cut you in half.
I did hear him offer to buy you a drink though, if you survived the thing. So Mitnir, I think
Well,
that
that's
means you
pretty
owe
damn
her a
good for
drink.
someone who's cut in half. I'll say that much.
I mean, I did say I'd kill her too if she stabbed me, and she's tried to stab me.
Right. Well, both things can be true. You feeling okay? I guess we're all headed back up to the surface if you want a traveling group. I don't know,
Oh,
if you
that
have
would be-
people to return to.
Oh, that would be great. I would be really very pleased with that. If I remember correctly, our closest section is still Blackwall. That's where we're headed. Unless you want to head somewhere else, but that's where I'm from, personally.
We'll just go to the closest place that has a bed. So
My name is Lithia, and if you're looking for a bed, I happen to be the daughter of an innkeeper.
Oh, perfect! Excellent! Perfect! Yes. Yeah.
Yes, she was our local guide, dungeoner, from Blackwall.
Wow.
Yes, and I was hired because, well, they needed me, says the redhead.
And you are
Oh, my name is Helena.
Helena. Nice to meet you. I'm Seti. We have Arin and Mitnir and Brapsi and Grim and I guess our friends Cal and Cleary. And yeah.
Now that I've received my pay, ta-ta. And you see if she grabs a crystal
Thank you.
and she vanishes.
Wow, that's a neat trick.
Oh
Need to
yeah.
learn how to do
Remember
that.
there were recall crystals.
Didn't we get one of those?
Nope, because
Nope,
you guys
we
haven't
forgot.
anchored.
Oh, right. We have to
Yep,
anchor
we
to
got
get
to
that.
anchor first.
She says, but I don't have any funds for such fancy things. Cleary, I assume you'll be paying me my additional fee. Oh, yes, of course. I will get you as soon as we return back to the surface. She says, yeah, I figured.
Who do we contact about finishing that thing, though?
Well, based on what happened with our exiting, I believe you did finish it. You actually cleared the dungeon.
That only took us like 6 hours.
Well, that is pretty impressive, and I believe, based on my learning, you retrieved a fracture.
Yeah, the orb. I don't know what any of it means, but I'd really rather talk about it after we've had a nap.
Seems like a decent plan. Meanwhile, I do believe I saw a key in the loot that you had grabbed as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. You might be able to sell that for a hefty price. Meanwhile,
But what's it open?
if my theory is correct, the next floor.
Oh. Yeah.
Maybe tomorrow.
Right? I did see you got some goods. I'm actually quite good at any. He gestures and his drawing tablet comes down in front of him. His drawing pad floats down in front of him. He says, "Stop crumpling." And he smacks it with the piece of charcoal. I think is what he's using.
I mean, are you
I can identify them for you very quickly.
okay? Sure. We have a bunch of stuff actually. If you don't mind. So there's.
And you watch, as for each one of them, they each take a minute for him to identify.
Okay.
As he sketches them into his book. Information appears around them on the page. It's actually really cool looking magic when he does it.
We get all our shit identified.
Okay,
I'm
well, tell me
definitely
what
just,
you are having identified.
Sitting there while this is going
So we
on.
have that skull sword that's like you described as like a katana, sort of long sword.
Oh, yeah. Let's go find that. That is the 9 lives. I don't have that pulled up anymore.
Well,
9 lives stealer. 9 lives stealer.
Okay, and then we have a very well made breastplate that we got around the same time.
The
You
very
said
well
it was
made.
a long sword, right?
Yeah.
It is a long sword. This is a long sword 9 lives stealer. Okay. The breastplate. It's just a +1 breastplate.
+1 breastplate.
Mm.
We have 2 scrolls that I think you were going to roll up, but probably haven't done.
I have not rolled up the scrolls. No.
And then we have the Immaculate Shield, the small box.
The Immaculate Shield is a +2 shield.
Ooh. Okay, and the small box?
In the small box, there's a ring of telekinesis.
Ooh. Okay, fun stuff. All right. We'll
I guess
do-
I'll put the what's the fracture? I'll put that out there too for him to.
The Abyssal Fracture.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I believe it is in your thing. I think it's just called an Abyssal Fracture. If you just add it to your character sheet.
Okay.
Abyssal Fracture.
That's cool. All right, we'll divvy all that up at some point.
All right. So you get that. Also, the key is identified as key to the Abyssal Cigarette.
Oh, that's right. We did see one of those in the distance.
I
No,
will
it was
for
above
now-
you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
All right. Right.
Also, 162 platinum, 5,869 gold, 9 silver, and 63 copper.
Okay. We'll get around to that. How many of us are there? 5?
Well, 4.5.
162 platinum, 5,869 gold. Anyways, so you guys look at your wares, and I guess we'll end our session there. If anybody wants to talk or has any questions about things, you did get a consumable item.
Well, I had one question for Clary as he's identifying all of our stuff real quick.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, okay, so I guess we're going to Blackwall.
He just removes the paper each time he draws one of these things for you, and it puts the text. He just hands it to you, and he's signatured. And there's a beautiful drawing of the item. It's a perfect drawing.
Oh, well, thank you.
It says all the information you could ever want to know about it.
That goes away. So we're all going to the inn in Blackwall, I guess, because it's close. And are you going back to the university?
Well, I don't have to right away. I'm not in as much of a hurry as I was before. And I'd like to catch up, obviously.
Yeah.
So yes,
Okay.
I'll definitely come with you.
Good. All right. That's all I wanted to know.
Just lead the kind of to the innkeeper.
Yeah,
person, just,
the
like,
guide.
lead the way.
All right, so you guys begin the very long and not dangerous because you're all together, but just long journey back up. And we'll end our session there.